Every Wednesdays, I talk up Wednesdays. Hey, link up all with friends is. Link up on the hens is. Remember, talk up Wednesdays. I represent people this Wednesday and every Wednesday it's talk up Wednesdays. Remember the history attack. A whole heap of sound system I passed through. People that want to premiere on Bullet Movement YouTube channel. Wait. Up in our world. Talk up Wednesdays. Yay! People, just tune in. Remember, this is where the history talk. Remember, this is which part the foundation sounds them walk. And which part the nowadays the modern sound system pass. Yak! Hey, talk up Wednesdays. Bad man not dressed like girl. Remember, we no bore nose and we no bleach face and we no wear drop curl. Every Wednesdays, I talk up Wednesdays. Remember, Bullet Movement YouTube channel. Check we out. Yak! Space them. Penko Cyber.
Version represent for Bullet Movement. And remember, if you want no dub plate, no jingles, you know who feeling no. Bullet Movement, the right movement. I'm Mr. Rough them up, question. My ears have a on and off switch. Bullet Movement, mad.
Yeah, man, I say they're not first 90s boss, the original polo boss. And I say, we know I bad dub them. You link nobody else more than Bullet Movement. You see me, I say, polo shirt and my damn shirts, tight jeans with the butt clocks. Me look cool like me just made. Girl see my skin and I say me look sweet like cupcakes. Today your birthday, boy. Say you want brain for your birthday, boy. So you're going to have another birthday, boy. Anyway, we go, we get girl. Link them up right now, Bullet Movements.
Culture taste rougher than cornbread, you know what I'm saying? Rough edge. I mean, I tell them it's a Bullet Movement with a lot of improvement. I mean, it's Birmingham, watching etc. whatever. Tell them say, go read the board. Go read that notice board, and then they will say, Bullet Movement time, run the road, go read the board. Go read that notice board, etc. Whenever you need it, you link up Bullet Movement. You know what I'm saying? Thinking back in time when killing sound was on my mind, and then sound them remember. I know that. We better than the mountain road, rougher than tougher than the mountain road. We don't take talk from the mountain road, pop it up, beat it up, and Bullet Movement. You better than them, rougher than tougher than them. We don't take talk from. Watch it, but so.
Free the dumb, freedom, free the dumb, so that they can speak. Yeah, this is Nature Ellis that was talking about Talk Up Wednesday, every other Wednesday talking about Bullet Movement YouTube channel. See, we got the strength and the power to just be the glory. Yeah, this is Nature Ellis. See, lock in now.
Salute to all some man up in the UK. Let's get Bad Bass represent from JA. I'm here representing for Bullet Movement, so I saw man I'm proud to link up quick and fast. Yeah man, in a dub session, you know I'm mad. What? Big sound of all times. We are represent the baddest sound of all time. What a sound body selectors of all time. Bullet Movement, link bad, a killer sound. We kill them all in a sound class sound. Boy get a read, no flowers jump. What me say? Big sound of all time. Bullet Movement, say man the baddest sound of all time. What a sound body selectors of all time. Yeah, we link them bad, I'll kill them. Hey, Bullet Movements now watch, girl, we don't watch it. How we the labada chat, girl, hollers still no watch a girl, not even peep. You see it? Hey, I'll see them Bullet Movements adore, man, I put no man before, man. Bullet Movements, we give thanks every day. Bread still a blow, such a job we give praise. My life nearly got short, like when I hear a fade. We live a life happy like a public holiday, brand new. Bullet me say, chip, chop. We dial up and you will hit the jackpot. Chip, chop, full of money, yeah, we full of contact. Hear me now, dial up, dubs turn up. Filthy rich, yeah, we wealthy, no broke. Hey, no chum change, you know. No small box, only time, man, broke away me and a girl, what? Bullet Movement, connect!
Greetings, people of Big John New 1000 Attack. You're now logged into Talk Up Wednesdays, each and every second Wednesday of the month from 8 p.m. till 9 GMT, that's UK time. Live interviews plus artists and sound systems that link up on a whole of reasoning right here. So we're streaming on Bullet Movement's YouTube channel. Talk Up Wednesdays, each and every second Wednesday of the month. On a log in, check in, and plug in. Yeah, man, our Big John New 1000 again. You see that channel here? Bullet Movements channel, right us up on YouTube. We wanna share it, you know. Share the link, you know, and make people can check in and rope in and log in. You see what I mean? Cause it's all about Talk Up Wednesdays, the new platform, each and every second Wednesday of the month from 8 until 9 p.m. That's GMT, Greenwich Mean Time, British time. We have live interviews plus artists, sound link up, and DJs are reason and all these things. Bullet Movements YouTube channel, we're streaming now. Talk Up Wednesdays, talk up your things and talk it up. Talk Up Wednesdays, talk up your things and talk it up. Let me tell you this, you see that channel here, Talk Up Wednesdays. When they have to cuss and trace people and style people and them something there, you know. When they have to hold our vibes. You see me, I say, I'm giving you some history. You see me, I say, I'm giving you some knowledge of the business and where the thing I come from and until wait they know. You see me, I say, Talk Up Wednesdays with a difference. Bullet Movements YouTube channel. We want to hear them log in right now. Big up to all who there, all who just arrived, all who there for the first time. Big up the regular people that will check in. Enough respect. Talk Up Wednesdays. Share the history, share the knowledge.
Bullet, motherfucking niggas, you know it's Bullet Movements.
I'm just a Bullet Movements. Yeah, man, a whole vamp and a pet people.
Salute Alexander Badmassa represent for who Talk Up Wednesday every other Wednesday on what? Bullet Movements YouTube channel. Chop. Talk Up Wednesdays, I hit around the block. Talk Up Wednesdays, now watch girl, you're deaf. Bullet Movement connect.
Girl Alicia Moore representing for Talk Up Wednesday with Bullet Movement. Yeah man, you don't know, check in, you know, June 2nd. Yeah, you don't know, keep it locked.
Him and the boy RB aka Wrestling are representing for Talk Up Wednesday, starting June the 2nd. To me I say, please follow Bullet Movement and YouTube. Please like, subscribe, comment. Yeah man, so Talk Up Wednesday, the 2nd of June. To me I say, like, comment, subscribe. Wrestling are representing.
Check. Greetings and welcome. Welcome forward at Talk Up Wednesdays. Of course, Bullet Movements in the building. Once again for another magnificent week. Episode 5. If you're just a check-in right now. Streaming loud and clear. Don't forget when you check in, all you gotta do, share the link, spread the word. Talk Up Wednesdays, talk up the thing.
chop. Talk up Wednesdays, I hit around the block. Talk up Wednesdays, no watch, girl. You're deaf. Bullet movement, connect.
Them me not tell you, man. We are connect every single week, without a doubt. Don't forget when you check in, spread the word, share the link, and don't forget, most importantly of all, subscribe. All right? Sending it to the world this evening. Talk Up Wednesdays. Yeah. Don't forget this week's special guest. Gonna be inside the building. We're gonna be joined by, of course, Stampede, the Street Charge Guru from out of Jamaica. Find out who's not, which artists around the place, which bad song a lot the world. Each and every week, you know what we do. Right here on Talk of Wednesdays. We kick it off first and foremost. And then, of course, this week, special guest gonna be reggae artist Touch. Also, we're gonna be joined by reggae artist Pressure, Busspipe. All you need to do when you log in, share the link, spread the word. Share it for me, spread it for me. Talk of Wednesdays, episode 5. Bullet movements, B movements, one umbrella.
Greetings, people, and Big John New 2000 attack. You're now locked into Talk Up Wednesdays, each and every second Wednesday of the month from 8 p.m. to 9 GMT, that's UK time. Live interviews, plus artists and sound systems that link up on a whole of reasoning. Right here, so we're streaming on Bullet Movements YouTube channel. Talk Up Wednesdays, each and every second Wednesday of the month. On a log in, check in, and plug in.
Them not tell a man, log in, check in, and plug in. As I said this week, we have a next exciting show lined up for you. First and foremost, let me say enough respect. Reaching out to all those what checked in on episode 4. Big respect to, of course, big up Mr. Alazaid. Big up myself, Set Speed Intermede. Big up the eye, enough respect and manners. Also, who was in the house was none other than Third Eye Records Rush Demo, alongside Styler British. Also, front page man himself, Shanty Force. Which is right. Big up my general toast round a shampoosy. I say I'm a general, everything is everything. Don't say a word, my G. Up in Talk of Wednesdays. Live and direct. First guest check-in already. We just have to share out the link first and foremost. Spread it, share it, so that more of the item do, right? Make we get the numbers up this evening. Early check-in. Don't forget we're streaming on Facebook. That's Talk Up Wednesdays. Also we're streaming on YouTube. Bullet Movements YouTube channel. Send it to road. Send it to the world.
Yeah, man, Big John New 2000 again. You see that channel here? Bullet Movements channel, right us up on YouTube. We wanna share it, you know. Share the link, you know, and make people can check in and rope in and log in. You see what I mean? Cause it's all about Talk Up Wednesdays, the new platform, each and every second Wednesday of the month from 8 until 9 p.m. That's GMT, Greenwich Mean Time, British time. We have live interviews, plus artists, sound link up, and DJs are reason, and all these things. Bullet Movements YouTube channel, we're streaming now. Talk Up Wednesdays. Talk up your things, then talk it up. Let me tell you this, you see that channel here, Talk Up Wednesdays. We're not there for cuss and trace people and style people and them something there, you know. We're there for all our vibes. You see me, I say, I'm giving you some history. You see me, I say, I'm giving you some knowledge of the business and where the thing I come from and till wait to know. You see me, I say, Talk Up Wednesdays with a difference. Bullet Movements YouTube channel. We want the item log in right now. Big up to all who there, all who just arrived, all who there for the first time. Big up the regular people that will check in. Enough respect. Talk Up Wednesdays. Share the history. Share the knowledge. Talk up Wednesdays.
Check. As you know, every week I'm going to be joined by my co-host Stampede, the Street Charts Guru. We can't see him around a VIP, just a check-in. So big up to the item. We're going to get the chart rundown. And then we're going to pull for our very first guest. We see him around a shampoos here already. Big up Tosh, the big reggae artist. So as you know, the street god there, the street guru. Oh, go on charge, eh? Oh, go on my bro god. Hold on, let me done. Hold on, let me Jim and make sure everything's set on the levels them first and foremost, and then we just kick it well like a ball, cause you don't know I'm a general Stampede. Big up yourself each and every time I check in. How the ground around this week, me charge you? How it's around?
Well, yeah, bro, we get some disappointment. You know, we get some disappointment from the government, but it's still good segment, you know?
Okay. So for all those who are checking in this week live and direct, you know at the street guru, Stampede, and before we even kick off, you know we have to drop the drop first.
Yo, let me tell you something. Listen me, Stampede, right now, your chart is coming like a tsunami. Yo, you hear me? Your chart is coming like the US Army. It does spread out and no. Hear me? Right now, if you're the Stampede chart, I know which chart you want to put. Stampede, we don't have to tell nobody nothing. Your chart there, worldwide. We don't have to call the country. It's around the globe. Stampede, your chart, global.
Mad. You don't know the chart global. And we if you tell the world, you understand that the world never knows, say the thing global. Big up my general Stampede, as you know, we each and every week we have a live check-in with the street guru from Jamaica, and this week, you know, we are gonna give you this rundown, the street chart for all those that don't know every second week. This is what we do. We have a live and direct link up with the street guru. The man will put all of the bad songs them on roads, you know. The big man himself, Stampede, the street charge guru. So this week on the chart, what we have lined up this week, we're gonna book bad artists.
Yes, you know, I discovered the new talent them, and she right now is a new female artist on the rise right now. When I tell us the street are capitalized to her right now, you know.
Okay, she goes by the name of Sage. Big track.
Yeah, look at it. Yeah, look at it here right now. The first the newer artists them right now, them have some style where it's normal. So first the music is more excited now with the new youth that we have come every day, you know.
Okay. So it's a new artist to look out for right now for 2021.
Yeah, man.
Artist by the name of Sage with a big track called I See Clear. Moving forward this week, as you know, we're going to talk about the artist of the week. Yeah, man, big up Ayara, the artist of the week with the musical track entitled Yard Man Up in a Foreign. That song there get whole heap of rotation up in the UK. You know, it's a bad song. Tell me a little bit about that song, your Stampede.
Yeah, man. You know, Ayara is a talented artist from way back when, from the days of Bounty Killer Camp. So, him a doing thing right now. He may take a break for a little while still, because I know that much I have a break take out, you have a break for a second, you know. And step back on them again, you know. So that's him though. We step back right now, that's and the man are fine right now. Me I tell you, so the people them gravitate to it because they must say, yo, the IRI are bad.
Mad. And moving down the line right now, another track to look out for this week. We have a bad hot collaboration Not a collaboration we used to, but it's a new collaboration. If you look out for Sadiki alongside Mr. Junior Reid, a single called
Junior Reid, international superstar, yeah.
So give you a little history on that one, you know, Stampede.
Yeah, God. Sadiki is a farmer, is a hip hop dancehall artist, because the man who can rap too.
Okay.
You get me, I say, so, you know, in just when I show them and do that, we don't put a singer together. It's a great singer. We have got some great rotation right now. You know me, I say, so, look up to Sadiki Eye.
Let's say a word. Alongside Junior Reid, a bad song. And you know, this week, we're definitely gonna pull for another bad rhythm before we even push out. Another rhythm to look out for up in the UK Stampede is a bad rhythm produced by Rebel World Records. It's a new rhythm we call the Holding Strong rhythm. The rhythm that is a one drop rhythm featuring 4 ladies, 4 female artists. And of course, another track to look out for this week, you know, of course, in the mix, you know, sir, we can't stop big up that little bad song here and that bad rhythm here. That rhythm I named the Isolate rhythm. It's a Europe production, Z to the Z music record featuring Mr. Joseph Cotton, Rod Taylor, Cento B, Zioned, Run J.A. is a one drop rhythm. Another bad rhythm. We want the item check out and look out for a big bad rhythm there this week. Also, moving forward this week, Stampede, we're gonna pull for this week's chart. But before we do that, one more single I want the item check out. We've been telling you about this artist who will be featured in next series episode 6. She goes by the name of Alicia Amore with the Big Broom Saga. A bad little song if you look out for upon the ground. So Stampede this week, we're gonna pull forward.
Pull it, you're going. And you're supposed to hear. You see what I said? The government, them relax for time right now, because we used to go from 5 to 11. So what them do now, them put it back from 5 to 8.
Seeing?
You know, most what them got from them never cancel all the party event. Them what them do now, them just relax back the time and which is a good move, said we. You know what I say? So the promoter and the patients have to know for work with it, you know.
Move forward right now.
Yeah, because right now, this week, what I know, Bullet. It's not talking, you know, Bullet. I'm getting ready now to go ready, you know.
Okay, so ready start back to?
Yeah, because you know, from 4 o'clock to 4 to 7.
Okay, so by the next episode, we're supposed to have the latest hot dancehall bubbling and the latest venue they want to play.
Yeah, you're going to talk star songwriter now. Why not come, so? It's an artist thing that dance right now, you know.
Doing a lot of damage right now. He was the artist of the week a few weeks ago with the big track entitled Wine and Boom. Still doing very, very good on the song.
Yeah, now we're playing the party like a big thing. Dance out like wild.
So this week now we're going to be pulling for this week's charts. As you can see, we're pulling for the top dancehall charts. Still top of the list this week. We have Tick, Mr. Roll Deep 10 Tick himself, another bad song still the ground.
Yeah.
So this week we're gonna pull for, as you can see, the top 5 bubbling songs right now, and that is still in the number 1 spot by a bad artist by the name of 450 with that big track, The Imperfection. You hear we have beat it. It's a Stampede.
Yeah.
Also, this week, last and final one for this week will be the top 15 reggae songs. And as you can see, the big song still in the charts at the number 1 position is Spice, Sean Paul, and Shaggy with the big track. Yeah, man. So big up yourself, Stampede. Yeah. One more before we leave. The big top 5 bubbling song, you know that a bumper truck still also doing very, very good. Big up yourself, Stampede, the street chart go, cause you know, say, You are the man with the plan. You are the man who find all of the artists, the bad artists, them in the streets.
Yeah.
Some the artists of the month, artists of the month. So big up me charge if you are checking every second Wednesday. Don't forget we check in back again for the brand new August edition, which will be August the 11th. So anything before you check out this week, we have touching, we have chillax right now.
Yeah. I want to pick up all of the man that I realize right now. I check up and go on and pick up all of the producer them. Yeah, put out the big bad rhythm them, you know. And big up all of the new talent and big up all music lovers.
Okay.
Big up yourself, Bullet Movement, where you you know.
Enough respect, Stampede, cause you know say it's Bullet Movements alongside the co-host every second week. Stampede, the street charts guru. For all those who don't know, this is the big man what brings all of the artists to the forefront and send them around the world globally. So go and pick up yourself, Stampede. We check back in again a few week time on the 11th of August where we have another edition to look out for, and we will be giving them more dancehall news. In the wings, we have the legendary reggae artist Torch. So before we even
big up Torch, big up himself because I don't know real bad reggae artist. Real bad artist, you don't know how are you with that.
Yeah man, big up Torch every single time anywhere I'm stand up. So enough respect, Stampede. You know we're gonna pay some bills and big up some of the sponsors them who are sponsoring Wednesday right now. And then we're gonna pull for the first artist of the week. So big up yourself, Stampede. 2 week time we check in back right here on Talk of Wednesdays with some more information, because you know it's a live show with live interviews with history, knowledge and education of the sound system culture.
Yeah.
Big up yourself, Stampede, my bro. Manners and respect. So you know before we check out, we have to check out with this.
Yo, I'ma tell you something. Listen me, Stampede, right now, your chart is coming like a tsunami. Yo, you hear me? Your chart is coming like the US Army. It just spread out and no. Hear me? Right now, if you're not the Stampede chart, I know which chart you want up on. Stampede, we don't have to tell nobody nothing. Your chart there, worldwide. We don't have to call the country. It's around the globe. Stampede, your chart, global.
As I said, gonna be checking in with the first artist of the week. Special guest this week. Gonna be checking in with the reggae artist Torch. But before we do that, let me just quickly pay some bills and big up my sponsors them. Sponsoring Talk Up Wednesdays. Let me take time to big up all of the Telstream family. Telstream.com. Want to say big respect to Mr. Big John Newtoes, and also want to say condolences to all his family right now. Give myself Big John anyway you stand up, my DJ brother. Also can I say big respect goes out to the Skyline Radio family. Also sponsoring Talk Up Wednesdays. Big respect and manners. Not forgetting to big up Rebel World Records. Also sponsoring Talk Up Wednesdays. Enough respect and manners. And of course, let me say good evening to Evans & Co. Funeral Services. Also sponsoring Talk Up Wednesdays. And last but not least, gotta say enough respect to Mr. Clean JA Demolition and Garbage Removal. If you're over there in the USA, it's 917-376-6556. Sponsoring Talk of Wednesdays. Big respect. Well, as we said this week, my special guest is live and direct. Torch, you don't know, once said greetings, my general. You don't know, we have our first special guest lineup, live and direct, ready and rearing to go this evening. The big reggae artist Torch. And for all those who are checking in right now, I want to say enough respect and manners for all those who don't know the big bad artist. Let me get you familiar.
for the ladies. Yeah.
Talk up Wednesdays. Talk up your things, them. Talk it up.
Once a greetings to my artist Torch, where they're online right now. Talk up Wednesdays.
A woman like a queen, that she's the one, she's your everything. And don't you take her for a fool, don't you abuse her, try to deceive her. Give her all that she deserves, in other words, no go there with no mountain. Cause anytime she needs your love, she need a man fi stand up hard, no fi soft. Just treat her like your lady.
Walk on, my bro, God, walk on, family.
Cause anytime she needs a
let me see if we have the check-in right now. Walk on, my family. Blessed, good afternoon. You don't know, it's a Jamaica afternoon, 2 till 3 in the afternoon. So, first and foremost, let me just say, enough respect and manners, me G. Enough respect, bro, God, every single time. You know, we have the legendary Torch in the building this week, episode 5. Enough respect and manners. Good evening and good morning and good afternoon, sir. Wagwan, me G. Seem like we are get some little Wi-Fi beating around them, me G. I don't know if the Wi-Fi will beat you, but we got you live round here. Yeah, hear me? Sound like you sound like and look like you freeze on the screen, you know, bro G. I don't know if you want to check out and check back in again.
Don't you take her for a fool, don't you abuse her, try to deceive her.
See if you can check back out and check back in again, fire.
In other words, no go.
Yeah, hear me, cause you're stuck on the screen, yeah?
She needs your love, she need a man to stand up hard, no fi soft.
I said we treat her like a lady. Yeah, hear me, bro, God. Everything is everything. We kinda got you on the screen, but you're coming like you're freezing at the moment. So I want to say enough respect to your Torch. See if you can check out and just go on, check back in, and then we just fly back in again with my special guest upon the lawn this week. Big up yourself, the Red Fire team upon the lawn. Big up yourself, Silverstone family. Also, big up yourself, Cozy over there in Jamaica, feeling the energy right now. The legendary Rastaman himself, Mr. Torch. We have him live and direct on the ground today. Talk Up Wednesdays.
We stop, we tell them touch again. Run, go tell your friends.
Yes, my G. Let's see if we can hear you much better now.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's so. You're so much better now, bro G. So like we got you in at the place where we need you right now. You see? Live and direct Talk of Wednesdays. Welcome forward, brother. Welcome on the lawn. Talk of Wednesdays for the first time. Yeah, man, yeah, we're good and proper. Everything good, my G?
Yeah. Yeah, man. All is great.
All is great. It just feel like the Wi-Fi kind of beat you hard today, brother. Because you're chopping and chop out. I don't know if you're on the Wi-Fi or you use your data.
You know, I said, I wonder if I chew the phone.
You feel so? Well, we're going to see if we can go on all a little reason in the meantime, same way. So if you can hear me, make we just know how it all started for the artist Torch. Give us a little history. Because this is what it's about. It's Talk Up Wednesday, so we are trying to get a little history from the artist. Big up yourself.
Alright, then how it really started for me, it never really started as being an artist. It started as being like an engineer. You know, usually the only thing, community competitions here and there, and you grow up in church, you have a father and mama, you're singing, and so growing up. And in the music, like where you see me right now, bro, studio engineer, but you have the talent, say, yo, you need to change direction, stop being an engineer and go and be an artist. And
Okay.
that's which part me just decide, say, look, me I go try it out. Cause it can never really hurt. You see me? If it not work out, I could have just go back being the engineer that I was before. Yeah? Cause I never really have a problem being an engineer. So it worked out in the end.
So was it an early age in your career where you started, or was it a latter part of your age? What was it? Your early days?
Yeah, it was actually the early days. Me start out from me I was 16 and then record finger when me a 19.
Okay. So those ages, at that age, was you actually round a sound system looking to be an MC, or did you go directly into the engineer? Which producers or studio was you working with at that time?
Me that work with Black Roots studio at the time. Reasons to that time, me never did even. When me that do music, it was just a survival. When me start the engineering thing, I mean, I go school, me have a education. You see it? And my mother did just drop out. Me just lose my mother. And
My
it's like me
condolences.
and her alone live. So it's like me dep on my own from there. So, me did just try to survive as a youth. Near studio, and me really good at what I do. So I go and me try it out and me get a spot. And I mean, I did I take care of me until me decide to look here and I go start the artist route. So everything into play.
So name some of your producers who you've worked alongside. Some of the great musicians and producers who you've
Worked
actually worked
alongside
with.
quite a few of them. You have like from the you have like Fatis Borel, late Fatis Borel pass and also
Yes, rest in
late
peace.
digital
Okay.
with Sugar Man too. With working yeah. Just to name a few. It now go come off my head, but me work with
Yes,
a lot
yes.
of like all of the major names them. Like the Frankie music, the Eminem music. You get what I say? So but
Yeah.
yeah. But that's where actually I come up to mind now. So those are the ones that I mentioned. And then you have like the jamming studio, you have like intern studio, the younger ones them will just come up. I work with a couple of them too. And so like the scientists. You get what I say, the Rocky Studios. And them there. You get what I say?
Okay. So moving forward now from an engineer to an artist, what made you choose the artist road? What made you choose that road? Because as you said, you started as an engineer first, and I know you said some of your friends says that you should take it to that level there, but was it your friends or you just felt say, you know what, I'm talented also that way?
No, say as me I tell you, and before me even go there and so me just I remember, how could I forget? Big up Top Secret production. We
Enough
can't
respect to
forget them
Mark. You
people
don't know.
there.
You
Major
can't forget
production
Top
in the
Secret.
business. But yeah, no back to the question. It's not like say me really get up and say me I got decide to be an artist, music. That's like music. You can sing a little more, say like say real professional. Although at one point I got through a little at that thing that we me did. I was with this group called Little Peoples and Teen Players Club. So he did in at the theater, just like how you see over in America. They would have like the theater act where they have like a where they call it the Lion King. in the theater, people acting and singing and them having costume and them things. I grew up doing them things here.
Okay.
But me never visualize to say, yeah, want to be an artist. And as me tell you which part it did take me, as a youth, me just did a try to survive. So me there at home by myself and a friend come, them are artists and them I say, yo, them know me can sing, me go up at the studio. But at the time, man, so me need to survive. Me not nobody to take care of me. So me see them a enroll for say people can be engineer. So me make sure say me go and myself them vibes and they come you show it. And that's how me start. Me usually lock myself away. Me love the music. Me hear the rhythm them. Me make my little songs them and you get me I say me record myself.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until Shalom come up to me and he must say, yeah, cause him overheard and him is like, yo, you need to change your direction. Go and be an artist. I think you can be a great artist. And then we try it out for the first time when we meet Claude Sinclair from Big Stone Production. And it went well. And I was like, I look like the calling that. And from that time, I've never stopped.
So the name Torch now, where did that name come from? The name Torch. How did you come about that name?
Alright, the name Touch now is when me did a record at Penthouse Studio. At the time, me that go by the name Honeycomb. And then he'd have my brother named Honeycomb. So it did cause a bit of trouble within the street, like it comes to identity. Now when we meet Donovan Jermaine and thing, and that's one of the first thing when did have an issue with the name. So me did a record and it still say, look, we need to come up with that name. So one day me a record and Tony Rebel walking at the studio and me hear them outside attack, and the conversation went like this as a Jermaine tell him, say, yo, me have that little artist and him bad, but him want a name. Listen to him and tell me where you think man. See if he can come up with a name. And to a listener, and he was, see the days like Touch, a Touch of the youth name.
And that's how it
And that's how the name stick to me. And I just run with it because when I look up the definition, Touch is a light and Touch is also a fire. So, I can be the light in dark times when people need a light to help them out of darkness. And I can also be the fierce fire of destruction for burn Babylon system down to the ground red.
Definitely. Let me take you back in time a little. I'm going to drop a song. I'm going to make you go back in your memory.
Fire Touch.
Walk on, my brother Gappy.
This was definitely a hit up in the UK. I'm if you tell you. Torch featuring Gappy Ranks.
Can't even make a
Pelpa. Take you back in time first so we get to the present.
That's a nice beer. Welcome to Molina, your Nike.
Oh, sir.
Fire Touch.
How did that link come with Gappy Ranks? How did you even make that collaboration? How that link they did make, bro, God?
Alright, Gappy and my brother for like a long time. I know Gappy for years. Alright? So, me good in Europe like that because the music is done in Europe. So, Gappy from yard even before me go over there. At the time, Gappy did a kick up stamp. And the person who did that manage Gappy are my friend.
Okay.
So, he make the introduction. We know one another and so from Jamaica, but him reintroduce you on a different level when Gappy had to go hard. And then when he met the link and so like a year after knowing each other, I go England and me and him link up in person and then when I forward back and there one day I see he pick up the phone and he was like he get a song to do from I think what the name I think some the King Ivan I remember the production name. I think of some Royal something production. And him say, yo, him get the track, but him keep on hear my voice in apartheid.
Okay.
Him don't know why, and him want it to be a collab, so I could listen it, him save a space in me. In it, so I could just listen it and just blaze the fire in it. I must say each time when him reach a certain part, him just hear me.
Just I hear your voice.
I'm crying, I feel it, I know where my try to bring out. And you know, it's a place where I'm from too. The message here is for ghetto people, it's the youths from the streets, you know, the unfortunate, the have-nots, the people where people play like them not sick, the lower class of people. And when me hear it, me did have to reach out and do this track. So that's how the link make, and from them time then me
So moving forward right now, I know you have teamed up with the Top Secret Records family. Big up yourself, Mark. Anywhere you stand up, we're gonna drop a bad song called Bad Mind. This track here right now is also getting a lot of airplay up in the UK. Want to say enough respect to Top Secret, Mark. Anywhere you stand up, tell me a little bit about that song here before we even drop it. It's called Bad Mind.
all right. No, I've been around for a good little while, and I'm a great observer of people. I might not talk much. And I hear a lot of people say people bad mind them and people envy and all sort of things. And then when you watch them movements and how them operate in life, it is so sad that them is the same figment of them own imagination. So it's like a themself them attack, because they. So these are for the secret haters them, the ones them where you have around you. We act like say them with you. Them we even try to like say you do them something when them know say secretly them a try to get you done. Whatever, it's never go for me alone. Because this is not even a message for myself. Me I talk about the world. Streets can get. We know hypocrite. Bad mind, we're grudgeful. It's turn around and make it look like say are you are the person, just to take for point the finger upon somebody else.
Yeah.
For hide the fact that them really corrupt and tan so. So big up to Top Secret. You don't know say we always reveal the secret them. That are one of the secret them we are hide round here. Enough of them envious and I want to talk say people envious. Enough of them bad mind. And of them want to say people bad mind. But we are watch out for the secret.
Alright, stick up in, we're gonna drop that bad song there.
Right.
Stick up in a sec.
Touch go talk and no response. I rest I see them from my distance.
Pick up some pressure, Busspipe, round a VIP, a wall of shampoosy. Alongside Touch, two big bad reggae artists lined up for Talk Up Wednesdays this week. Oh, Jesus. Bad song from Touch. Top Secret music.
Them from my distance.
Man.
Me no know what me and them a go work.
Wednesdays, talk up the things.
But na pagan, whoa. Stand na 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 na.
Don't forget when you check in, share the link, spread the word.
I feed them I red and knock up.
Share it on Facebook, share it on YouTube.
Mine but all in a feed them mine. Backstabbing a go on but none of them can come stop by. I lead them by a couple miles so stay out of them side. Ganja got me floating at the sky because I do buy. Could up on the rest them want to pitch but watch a cook.
Man.
If only you can see.
Production of Top Secret. We got 2 songs in a row for drop from Top Secret this evening.
So when them a top me observe.
Mad song, I mean, if you tell you, getting a lot of rotation up in the UK. Bad reggae artist goes by the name of Torch. Fire!
Friends, I put them when I get the in and the day. Down to your family with all the plot against ya. Cannibal one, and me pleasure make them cancer.
So me say,
enough of them love the backbiting. Watch it Judas, them want come betray the king. Them plot against we kill them own black skin. So how me fi trust them when them sell about 50 shillings? Yeah.
Lovely piece of song. So Torch, what do you see yourself as a DJ? Because I know your style. You have whole heap of style, or do you see yourself as a sing J? Where are you most comfortable? You catch me, King?
We tell you right now. So I'm comfortable. You see me, but the reggae is like my heart and soul. Okay. You know what I say? I'm born from me home my reggae. So reggae is my heart and soul. But we're comfortable cry to both. So if I sing J, I sing J. If I sing a soulful music, you go hard and bonfire and DJ. So we don't have no limit to thing around here. We just work, righteousness, most I give me the talent to use it.
Alright, my G. So we're gonna pull for another one of the top secret productions. This one's called Just Killer Sound, featuring Torch, Gregory Isaac, and of course Secret. Rendition style, top secret record. Once again, big up myself, Mark. Anyway, you stand up, bro, God.
Over there to start the sound class quick. Start the song, clash no fool. And them start to
man. Rest in peace, Mr. G.I. Gregory Isaacs, alongside Todd and Secret. It's called Just Killer Sound. Big up myself, Pressure Busspipe, Rona Shampoos, here VIP.
At the sound class quick. Start the song, clash no fool. And them start to burn it.
Lord, we make them disappear off on the planet. When dope start to conic.
Tell the sound over there to start the sound class quick. And him start to burn it.
Artists to look out for Secret. It's Torch alongside Gregory Isaacs.
Somebody call 911. Why? Sound boy drop 1-1. Head bust like gas pan. Them full of blood like tampon. Coulda fast like taxman. You nah get wet. Done tall, I'm a done tall. Type of gun tall. Some selector boy can't come class. Yo, them hard to learn. Some call the earth. All the earth get shut up. It can reverse. Some sound boy hard to work my time. When me kill them and bury them under dirt. For talk to worms. Song like these can't be heard when the sound like yours. Lord.
So who was the one who thought of this collaboration? I would think about that bad collaboration you touch. Or the collaboration you go on. Whose idea was it? Looks like we're losing him on the Wi-Fi. Look like Wi-Fi beat him kind of bad round this.
The idea you built to top secret.
Top secret idea. Definitely a great production. Gregory Isaacs, Secret, also Torch, a great collaboration. As you can see, we are just get a little kind Wi-Fi kind of beat you bad, my general, but we are going to work with it still. As we said, we are Pressure Busspipe, Rona VIP, a whole of Shampoozy. Big up Pressure Busspipe. Definitely maximum respect every single time. We're going to pull for a bad song what Torch has got on the road right now. Is this a single or is this taken from a forthcoming EP's named Farmer?
Yeah,
Man?
me just piece out the phone. And still after a while it get inky, you know.
We keep on care and cultivate the land. Listen to me now, man. Hey, damn that shit with the cocoa.
Wednesdays, talk up it is.
Me said that I say she got
farmer man. When you say farming over Braffin?
For the farmer man, we keep on care and cultivate the land.
Brand new.
Hey, yam dashing with the cocoa. Farmer man no rampy walk like a moto. And so she check farmer man. She got a piece of land and then she want to know the blowing at the farm. Introduce her to the lettuce and the fruits. In a blender, a belly full of the juice.
Love that piece of tuna, you see. So what you say farm? What you say about the farmer man? Farming over Braffin.
Want him walk on island, so she request the farmer man.
Oh, you know, request the farmer man. Oh, you mean we can't eat close fire? Me understand and agree with that one there, 1000%.
Hey, yam dashing with the cocoa. Farmer man no rampy walk like a moto. And so she check farmer man. She got a piece of land and then she want to know the blowing at the farm. Introduce her to the lettuce and the fruits. In a blender, a belly full of the juice.
Oh, you know. People give him some fire sign on the screen. Show him some love. Give him some support.
She request the farmer man.
Big tune, the farmer man.
Want him walk on island, so she request the farmer man. She say him fit and strong, so she drop the Want him walk on island, so she request the farmer man. Request the farmer man. She want the garden blow with the farmer park.
Few more tracks.
When she ride and start,
I would also like to drop before we finish up that big bad interview here.
Babylon a fall. Oh.
This one's called Crucial.
You know, say me a done. Man, I get up, never fear no one. Beat the
I like the flow upon that one, you know. I like the flow, you know, Todd. I like the flow.
Chill from your love the gun. No, say that you a go underground. Babylon can't trick me. Them style in a foot me. Got the people in my mouth for the fame and vanity, no one.
I like the way you go back for an original revival rhythm and bring it to 2021, though, you know. I like the energy there.
Babylon.
I like it, I like it, I like it.
Hey, them fi know say me a done. Man I get up never fear no one. Beat the kete jump, iniquity bun. Saddam me go down from your bow. Can't touch the chillum from your love the gun. No say
Yes.
that you a go underground. Babylon can't trick me. Them style in a foot me. All the people in my mouth for the fame and vanity. Now I swear calamity. Fire burn down na the city. Ain't no pity. Deal with Babylon sickly.
I like the way you pull back for the original rhythm. I like it, I really do.
Crucial.
This one's called Crucial.
Babylon crucial. Crucial.
Man.
Rasta man go deal them. Crucial.
Big up to Pipeline over there in Italy.
Babylon.
Big up the Paris, France family. John Lightning Mountain. Z to Z family.
Hey. Give them it crucial.
Big up my DJ Big John and John Kelly Marlon Tweet from the check-in.
No action ain't gonna be no.
So Touch, we have a few songs we want to drop because we say Pressure Busspipe run a VIP a whole of shampoos at the moment. So you don't know everything is everything. I want to say enough respect every single time. If you come give Bullet Movements a strength and talk up Wednesdays. And you know it's not going to be the first time you forward upon the platform, your car. You don't know whole heap of work and whole heap of projects. So you know from the team, we definitely have to forward you back up upon the platform. Yeah. But that little song you know I want to drop.
Touch again. Babylon, you burning down. Tell you this.
It's called Going to Hell. Find the one from Touch.
I see you looting and you shooting. Guns and ammunition when they making. Fighting against them one another. Killing up your sisters and your brothers.
Right now, you know me general, I have a little Wi-Fi, I beat him.
The secret, I don't let them stop on the weapon.
Now you know I'm still there in the Gideon. I try sort it out, right? Which is right.
but you can't fight what we got. So them go and turn up on themselves, and it's gonna be dread.
Once again, let me just say enough respect. Reaching out to the fire torch, you know. Cause without the torch, you know, the fire can't light, brother. So let me just take the opportunity once again for say enough respect for forward upon Talk Up Wednesdays, a respect and manners every single time, me G. And me if you tell you that. You understand, bro, God. You still there, that car. We know you're suffering a little bit of Wi-Fi. So I'm just going to drop one more from Torch and say, God bless the eye, and you know, go on full giant the rest of the day until we link back forward again on Talk Up Wednesdays. This one's called Destined to Win.
Know them I got tired fi see me face. Jaja give me strength, Jaja give me grace. When them come my place, me not in a race. Shot by me own a best. Never give up, I never give in.
It's called Destined to Win.
I tell you, say,
it's been a pleasure having him live and direct. Torch.
Yeah, man.
When we want, me have to get everything. Them sides say me lose, them never see me win.
Enough respect and manners, my bro G.
Yeah, never gonna get me out. Hey, hold on, them things say that me gone but one day. So skillful like the football player. Let me quick forget you out like Mayweather. When you think it was your sisters and brother. Long time them think you woulda drop off, but you still there, I give them something for talk. Them things say that me fool, them never know say me
so touch.
Me destined to win, them want me come in last.
With respect and manners, my bro G. Like how the thing are stuck, you know, I want to say enough respect and manners. Further down in the year, you know, we hope to have you back right here again, returning on Talk Up Wednesdays. It's definitely going to be a pleasure to have you. If you can hear me before you leave out, give us any social media links. If anybody want to link up on the social media, social network, just leave us with some social media addresses, please and thank. If you are here with. All right, Torch, go on, big of yourself. Nice one and easy. It seems like we are losing him round there, so let me take the time and say enough respect and manners every single time reaching out to the legendary Torch. As you can see, him a suffer.
Social, Instagram.
All right, my G. Seem like the Wi-Fi a beat you hard, so you don't know. We're gonna share the link and put it on the screen. Little more for Torch, cause he's a bad artist. I want the item give him enough respect and manners, cause he's an artist which has contributed a lot to the reggae history and the reggae sound system culture. Enough respect and manners, brother Torch. Whole heap of respect and manners reaching out.
Greetings, people of Big John New 2000 Attack. You're now locked into Talk Up Wednesdays, each and every second Wednesday of the month from 8 p.m. till 9 GMT, that's UK time. Live interviews plus artists and sound systems that link up on a whole of reasoning. Right here, so we're streaming on Bullet Movement's YouTube channel. Talk Up Wednesdays, each and every second Wednesday of the month. On a log in, check in, and plug in.
Man! People, you know who we have round a VIP a Shampoozy? Pressure Busspipe.
Aye.
Man. Let me just greet you and say welcome forward. Pressure Busspipe, the legendary from the VI. Manners and respect, sir. Manners.
Manners, blessed love, my brother. Don't know. Bullet movements, you know.
Enough respect every single time. As we said, this week's special guest, Talk Up Wednesdays.
Wednesdays. Talk up your things, them. Talk it up.
Let me first and foremost say good afternoon and welcome and good night and good evening up in the UK. And welcome forward on the platform Pressure Busspipe. Manners and respect, G.
Manners. Big up, you know.
As we start,
every time.
want to say enough respect for taking time out of your busy schedule this evening and having the opportunity to link up with Bullet Movements right here on Talk Up Wednesdays.
Don't
Respect. So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, legendary Pressure Busspipe from the VI. Gonna chill back and hold a nice reasoning with another reggae artist who has contributed loads to the industry. We have to give him flowers, have to give him respect. You have to give respect when respect is due. You understand the part there? That's something there. So, for all those who are just checking in, introduce yourself first and foremost, Pressure Busspipe, and just give us a little history on Pressure Busspipe before we even start any song around here.
Yeah, man. Born and raised in Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. You know, as a youth, I do music from very, very young. Started out playing the trumpet and them things like that. You know what I mean? And the drums, and we just learned to play instruments from a very young age. My father was a musician as well, you know what I mean? So, you know, of course, growing up, I want to be just like my father, play drums and certain things like that. I never really did see me being an artist and stuff like that. I was more like shy kind of youth, and you know what I mean, you don't really want to be upfront with nothing, you know what I mean? But through the passage of time, you know, during schooling and stuff like that, of course, reggae music is a thing that captivate people them that really face struggles and stuff like that. So reggae music have a thing where it inspire enough youth in the ghetto too, you know, and I was one of them youth there doing music at a young age, but reggae music was always like my favorite. You know, coming from a community that have so much calypso music and stuff like that too, you know what I mean? So just coming from the ghetto and you know what I mean, just doing my own thing and but at the same time staying firm with the music, you know, academics start to fail, you know, I'm failing in every subject except music. You know what I mean? I'm getting myself into problems in school and gang war and one bag of thing and just like adolescence kind of vibes, you know what I mean? So, my mom just sent me away to live with my uncle in America, away from all of that was keeping me back, you know? And at that time, I wasn't able to play the drums, I wasn't able to play the trumpet. You know what I mean? I was 16 years old, 17 years old. You know, I wasn't able to touch these musical instruments, you know what I mean? So I started to write. I started to write music. At that time, you know, I was listening to a lot of the early Sizzler and the early Anthony B and Capleton and, you know, the Jack Cure and the Foundation, Gregory Isaac and Peter Tosh and you know what I mean? The Beres Hammond, of course, the Buju Banton, you know, enough artists, just the real core fire music that was really inspiring to me at the time, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I just start write music. I would be in my people let me yard and you know, after I do my chores and thing like that, it's like I go in my room and I just start to listen reggae music and start write music, write my own lyrics over a whole song, you know. So got the little recognition and thing amongst my peers in school and who would encourage me to keep doing it and push forward with it, you know. So after that, there was a time when it was like I couldn't see nothing more than just being an artist, you know. I think I was at the age of 18, you know. So life pushed forward them way there, and we just stick with the music and, you know, we just go through the journey and connect with those and build good relationship with people and, you know what I mean, work on the craft at the same time, you know.
So where has the music since being a musician yourself as an artist, name some of the places where music has taken you where you didn't expect you would have even gone to because of the music.
Well, a lot of places, you know what I mean? You know, coming from the VI, you know, there's not much outlets musically, you know, it's just, you know what I mean, just saturated with local music, you know what I mean? And we have very few people who are able to excel internationally, you know what I mean? And I was grateful to be one of the few, but you know, I'm always forever grateful that, you know, to reach anywhere in the world, you know what I mean? Because, you know, just coming from the VI again, you know, it's hard not being a Jamaican doing reggae music, to be straight and upfront, you know. So it has always been that battle to be recognized as an artist in the business. So there came a time I stopped worrying about all of that and just work on my craft, you know. I was really into the whole Jamaican culture, and you know, I never felt um disrespected by Jamaican people. They always take in pressure about like music and stuff like that. So just the music itself kind of pushed me through the gate, you know, and I think that it kind of brushed away the fact that I wasn't actually born and raised. I'm not a Jamaican, you know what I mean? It's like a lot of people up to this day still believe that Pressure Busspipe is a Jamaican artist. You know what I mean? And the
Definitely.
music, because of the music, it's easy to think that way. You know what I mean? Because I've studied the industry, I studied the culture of Jamaican people. I never wanted to be a Jamaican. I just love the culture. You know what I mean? I always wanted to be myself throughout it all, but I understood that in order for Jamaican people to, well, the culture itself and the reggae genre and the industry, the arena, for them to fully accept pressure, I had to come authentic. You know, I had to be authentic with the music, and that was my main thing in everything that I do musically. It has to be authentic because it's easy for any genre to pick out that, yo, he's not really, you know, he's trying to do this, but he's not really of that. You could tell, you know what I mean? And I never wanted to be easily picked out that way there, you know? So
So
always grateful.
as an artist growing up in the VI, how did you feel now being accepted by Jamaica? 'Cause as you say, you wasn't born in Jamaica, but you accept and you love the reggae music. How was that feeling now being accepted in Jamaica? 'Cause you know them said Jamaica are the home of reggae. So how was that
Definitely.
energy now, hearing your story now being accepted?
Well, you know what I mean? It's like a dream happening over and over and over. Over and over, I remind myself, like, listen, I came a real long way. You know what I mean? From me just going to my first concert at 10 years old, which was Shabba Ranks. You know what I
Wow.
mean? And I could remember my cousin gave me my first, she bought the first CD. I mean, that wasn't CD, it was a cassette. It was Golden Touch, you know, and it was the first cassette I ever had was a Shabba Ranks cassette. And I could remember when I was 10 years old, Shabba came to the Virgin Islands, and my cousin took me with her to the concert, and I was in front of the stage just with my mouth open, like I wasn't dancing.
You was
I was
amazed.
just amazed that, you know what I mean?
Wow.
And I could remember telling myself that one day I want to be like that. You know what I mean? I want to be like that, you know. And what happened even extra special that night is that my father's friend, because my father he had many jobs, and one thing he used to do was drive limousines as well. But my father's friend, who actually owned the limousine company, was driving Shabba Ranks that night. So I
What?
was walking around the stage, you know what I mean? Not in the VIP area, but just walking around the stage, and I saw him standing at the limousine, but Shabba Ranks was still in the limo waiting to perform. And he brought me to meet Shabba Ranks as well at a 10-year age, you know what I mean? So that take it on a whole different heights for me. Like, yo, like You know what I mean? I can't believe I even meet Shabba Ranks. So from my youth, I always was destined to be something great musically. I wasn't sure if it was going to be me being the best drummer, because my dad was one of the top drummers on the island. Like every drummer had a story about how they look up to my father, rest in peace. You know what I mean? But so for me, it was like I want to be like my father. I want to be the drummer that everybody talk about. So yeah, it was never really music. It was never really artist life. It was more being a musician, but just my being naive to life and not paying attention to certain things, not listening to my parents and failing in high school and just going down the wrong road and my mother just taking me away from all the things that I really love and putting me in a place where it's like I had to focus on academics. You know what I mean? That moment, that period in my life is where I transitioned from being the drummer, musician, trumpet player, percussionist to artist, and seeing it full fledged. Like I don't even want to pick up the drums no more. I don't want to do that no more. I just want to be an artist. You know what I mean?
Wow. So growing up, how did your family members, siblings receive you as an artist?
Oh,
Was they
well,
supportive?
yes. Well, I must say that my father never really wanted me to take up music full time because of his past experiences, traveling with a band and this and on the road and this and that. And he always felt like, okay, I know you want to do it, but do it on the side, but have a
Like a
job,
plan
work
B.
a nine, yeah, have it like a plan B, but have a 9 to 5 job. You know what I mean? Get something, get like a real career. This was his objective. But he would never fight my music down, but he would always feel like, okay, but what are you doing? Because every minute you're calling me, you need money for this, you need that, right? So just go look a job and do music on the side. Whereas my mother was like, what do you want to do? And my mother was more supportive. She was like, I see where you're going. I love your music. I love your talent. Listen, make sure when you say you're going to do music, that's what you're going to do. Because I feel like, my mother really believed in me on a whole different level, so she wouldn't have a problem like helping me out financially and when I ask, and because she understood the mission, so and she saw what my father was going through too, and it was, I guess she just saw something totally different in I, what I mean, she saw like, my son really have something different. He has a voice. He doesn't even just want to be a drummer. He actually has a voice now, and the music he's singing, is like, it's inspiring. So she saw it on a whole different level. So from my graduation, coming out of high school and stuff, she always like push for me to excel in music. Which for now, my younger sister and my younger brother, them, they had put aside monies for them to go to college and stuff like that. My mother, them already know I wasn't trying to go to no college. Like I just wanted to do music. So anything they had put aside, yeah. So any monies they had put aside for me or whatever, they just pass it on to my next siblings. You know what I mean?
So
Yeah.
moving forward now as an artist where you've developed into this household name and representing the VI. There was a song which I could say around about 2015, 2016. And I remember one time we spoke and you gave me a little history about that song. And when you told me that this song was played in school assembly every 9 o'clock of the morning, people I want to listen to that song. Yeah. Anthem for VI, Pressure Busspipe, if you didn't know. Big song. Hear the sea breeze first.
Oh, yeah. Virgin Islands, nice.
One of the songs I can say took you to the world pressure Busspipe.
I'm so proud to be from the VI, a place of history like the African side, yeah. St. Thomas and St. John and St. Dry, nothing can come between us but the waters that divide, yeah. Even though we're just a few square mile, I travel around the world with Virgin Island pride, yeah. A lot of people still going through strife, and still we live a joyful life. That's why the place nice, so nice, so nice. Sweet, sweet and
I remember reasoning about that song there in a pressure Busspipe.
Facts.
And you was telling me that this track is played in the schools.
Yeah, man.
How is that feeling to know that you knew within yourself, I wanted to become this artist. I've now developed into this artist I want to be. And now my song's played in every school on the VI in assembly.
Yes, sir.
Tell
Yes,
me
man.
that feeling. That feeling must have been great.
Well, it's utmost greatness, you know what I mean? Because the youth, them is the future, you know, for me. I remember being a youth and, you know, having artists come to my school and stuff like that. But then for me, it's like actually being the artist that come from the same community as them youth there and having a song that represents the country and the children love it and sing along to it. It doesn't like the youngest age, like they can understand music. If they can even sing a note, they were singing a song. You know what I mean? So great accomplishment, you know, great milestone for I and I. You know, much love to the whole Virgin Islands community, the tourism board who saw the vision and helped to take the song on a whole different level to help promote the Virgin Islands as well. You know, because that's what Pressure Busspipe love, you know what I mean? To be used as a vessel to help create love and create awareness for Wagwan. And you know, it still is a great feeling. Still is, you know? So I'm truly grateful forever for that.
Truly grateful for you just even producing such great music from them time there till now. So it's good to know, say, we can go back in history because this is what Talk Up Wednesdays is about, getting the history and the knowledge and the education from the artists from their point of view. Moving forward, because, you know, we're going to start to how it started, the songs what made it go, and then we move to the present. Another track I know that the world, you know which song I'm going to talk about now. The world loves this song, Love and Affection. What was even the story, before I even drop it, what was the story behind Love and Affection?
Yeah, it's a long story, you know, but my first album was recorded by producer from the Virgin Islands called Dean Pond. You know, my first album actually is called The Pressure Is On, and it got a lot of great reviews throughout the islands and stuff like that. I was able to perform in Sierra Nevada World Music Festival in California with the album, you know. But the producer at the time used to work at Guitar Center in Miami, and it's a place where Don Carlian usually would go and get him software and hardware and stuff like that, you know. So him and Dan did kind of build a relationship. Time always I get Dan, you know, the discounts and stuff like that, you know. And so one day Dan came and he gave Dan a copy of the album, you know what I mean. And within a week, Dan reached out to me and said he wants to work on an album with me. It was like, who this? When the phone rang, it was like, yo, Pressure Wagwan, and he say, yo, who this? Dan, man. So who Dan? Dan Carlian. Me say, wait. What you mean, Dan Carlian? Me I say, wait. Vibes Cartel, Dan Carlian.
The real
Rise to the occasion, Dan Carlian. You talk about Drop Leaf. So me I go in, you know. Me I say, wait. No, man. You say, King. Me have the album, you know. Me I listen to it. It's a whole week. Me I listen to the album, you know. You see me I say, I want to do some work with you. I want to do an album with you. You know that is automatic. It's nothing can get in the way between that. You know what I mean? Automatic. You know what I mean? It was like, for me, struggling, and like the week before, 2 weeks before, I had went to the Department of Labor to seek work, seek employment, because for the last 2 years it was like becoming a strain on my mother and my sister whom I was living with, and I wasn't getting any work, you know what I mean? I had my youth, and it's like through the love and the support, and everybody want to see me excel in the music. My sister and my mother especially, they would always be there to give me the strength and help out with my little son, and you know what I mean, help financially in every little thing, you know what I mean? So when I got that phone call, it was like an answer from Jah. It was like a calling and an answer from Jah for me, because it's like the amount of work, I was putting in musically, and everybody was hearing me and was like, listen, you need to come to Jamaica. You need to, every show I open up, whether it don't matter the artist from Capleton, Sean, Paul, every artist would be like, yo, artist, you need to come on yard, and do some work, But it was like no provision set up for me to come to Jamaica. It was like, all right, what me I go do? Just book a flight and then what? What go happen? You know what I mean? There was no structure or nothing. So I just did like the idea of it, but never really wanting to jump into anything without knowing, you know what I mean? So when Dan Carlian reached out to me, it was like, wow, you know what I mean? And on the levels, how him talk about me is like, I can't believe it. Like, you know what I mean? This is a man who everything him put out, me I buy,
It's
me
a
I
hit.
listen.
Everything
It's
you
a
put
hit,
out is a hit.
everything. You know what I mean? And it's
Everything.
like, there's so much producers I want to work with. I always used to talk about working with Bobby Digital, which that came to pass, and I worked with him. Many songs we did together, and Dan Carlian was like on top of the charts. And he was like, for me, like the Kanye West, I reach out to you. You know what I mean? And it was like, it just blew my heavens. So, and then he sent me 13 tracks. And the first song, after hearing is like, Love and Affection track was probably the third track on the CD that I got from him. Right? And when I heard it, I was skipping through the tracks. And when I heard it, I played it out and I was like, yo, this track bad. But I didn't stop there. I went on to listen to the rest of the tracks and I said, yeah, them track they bad. And I just went right back to the third track, to Love and Affection. And I said, I'm going to start with this track.
With this one.
And the same day I got the song, the same day I got the rhythm, I started to work on the track. It took me 4 hours. I could remember I was in my bedroom apartment. He left, came back, left, came back, left, came back. And I was still there with the same rhythm playing over and over, just writing. Every time he come back, he say, yo, King, you ain't done yet? I said, no, me ain't done. I ain't done yet. And after 4 hours, I end up call Dean Pan, who was living in Miami, and went to the studio, and we recorded the song. And we sent it off to Dan Carlian, and Dan was like, yo, King, you don't even know what you just do. You don't even know what you just do just now. And it appears like he'd been calling people to the studio just to hear the song. And I haven't even came to Jamaica as yet. So the feedback he was getting, it was crazy. So he would hit me back up and be like, yo, King, I have to put out this song right away. You need to come to Jamaica. You need to come to Jamaica.
ASAP.
So when I got to Jamaica, it was like 2 weeks after I re-recorded the song in his studio. But the first recording didn't sound anything like the recording the world has right now, because I didn't really understand how to structure music. I was just writing how I feel and laying it out. And Dan came to me and he said, listen, this song need to structure different. You need to start the song with the chorus. Because actually, I'm going to tell you this now that we have an interview. When I wrote Love and Affection, I started it with the second verse.
Okay.
And the first verse was my second verse. And the second verse was my first verse. You understand?
You switch it.
Yeah. And then I didn't even start it with the chorus.
Okay.
Dan totally,
Yeah, Dan totally make me transform the whole song. And he said, youth, I'm going to teach you something. You see, the baddest part of the song yeah, is the chorus. You have to get the forward from the song drop. From the song drop, get the forward, and
Which
then,
is right.
yeah. So I learned these things working with Dan Carlian. You know what I mean? So I start to write music with that kind of structure. Like if I feel like I have a big chorus, me just start the song with it. You know what I mean? Or if I feel like the build up really top, I start the build up and then the chorus. It's just a vibe, but me always a pre-audience when me write music. You know what I mean? So it was a good thing.
One thing I love with Love and Affection. You see that introduction? What part was that built into the song? Was that automatically, you see that part, yeah? Where was that?
Okay, so that
God, that alone, that get everybody. As
okay.
drop.
So that by itself was before the rule.
What?
I had started the song with da, 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 and then the rhythm starts. And then push it up some more and say, do it, sing it there. So, yeah, so it's like if you hear the original, you'll be like, no man, Pressure joke around with the music now. If you hear the original, my first recording of the song, you ought to say, yo, no man, Pressure have him can write, you know, him can sing, you know, but him don't know it's just something with the song. It can be better. It can you understand? But then hear it. Yes. I say no, move this, put this there so, move this here so. All right. Sing it that way then now.
And you know? It ended up like this.
Yeah.
Man, people, history we are get today. This is what Talk of Wednesdays is about, you know.
Let me give you some love and affection.
Hey, it don't even go past this, so you know, and he's a pull up in a brother.
That's why I tell you Dan was right.
This so and he's a pull up in a brother.
I really think Dan did a talk. That may I tell you, me learn them things then. Because uno DJs don't play much more past that anyway. So me give thanks that we could have it did it.
Man. Oh.
Pressure.
People, what the energy tonight. Pressure Busspipe. We have all a good reason in me now like.
Give you some love and affection. You got my attention. You need no kind.
Anyway, the ladies them hear that song here, boy, may I tell you. Even the mans them. Bad song a bad song. Bad song a bad song.
Talk up Wednesdays. Talk up it things. Talk it up.
Let me give you some love and affection. You got my attention. You need no correction.
The world knows, we know, everybody knows it's a big song. You gotta tell us a few places where this song is taking, because it must have taken you around the world. Some places where no other song has taken you, probably even now. Make we know.
Truth. Yeah, well, this song, yeah. We still have a lot more to travel, you know. But
what was one of your favorite places? What stuck in your head? What this song actually brought you there? And when you performed it, it was like, wow.
Japan.
Mad.
Japan. You know, I didn't realize like Japanese people did love the music like that. That was a part of the culture of reggae music that I didn't know. I was blind to that until I actually got to Jamaica and realized how much Japanese they did and how much dub plate of Vice, and then I realized, wait, Japan is a real big market. So and when I end up going there, you know, it was me, myself, Alain and Munga. So it's like selling out clubs, Ram, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. And to hear the people actually sing the song And them same people is coming to me asking for pictures and they can't speak English. But when love and affection are playing, they must sing out that, you know. You know what I mean? So, yeah, and then same way in Japan is like, I get to perform in front of like 50,000, 60,000 people at the highest mountain festival, and to see like that same amount of people, 50,000 people are sing love and affection in Japan. It was astonishing. It was like a wave, like, you know, I could have blew off the stage, so how that wave of emotion was hitting me, you know what I mean? So, mad sitting.
Boy, Pressure Busspipe, we have to give you flowers. Right now, make the world hear and see it without no apology for your achievements and your contribution just to the reggae industry. And for the fact being, you said it yourself, I wasn't born in Jamaica, I was born in the VI.
Straight.
I didn't love reggae, reggae loved me. So I had to choose it. So for that alone, we have to give you your flowers, my Dan. Respect and manners. And
big up.
It's only the second song we reach. And you know the respect is there. So you know what kind of artist we are talking to. Let's push forward, because I know the last time we spoke, we had you on the platform talking about that brand new album, Rebel with a Cause. And we have to drop a couple tracks off for it before we still slide up the line. And there's a big track called King Selassie First. I've always loved that track. We're just going to play it in the background as we talk about it. For the simple reason, from them time, I like how you go pull back. Or one foundation reading from out of the archive.
Who is he who sits up in among Zion? King Haile Selassie first.
Motherfucking, you know it's bullet movement.
King Selassie first.
That is ready to be
mighty powerful songs from the legendary Pressure Busspipe.
Who is he who sits up in among Zion? King Haile Selassie first, the King of Kings, he is the conquering lion.
Big up everyone who check in this evening. Share the link, spread the word.
To His Majesty, King Haile Selassie first, the wonderful counselor is the
yes, Pressure Busspipe. Magnificent EP album. How did the album? Because I know just after the album, you know, we suffered the COVID-19.
Yeah.
So, you know, running up where I know you could have still been touring, how did that kind of affect you? Just dropping the album and then the whole place got get locked down and the bad song them don't even get performed where I'm booked and I've had to cancel shows. How was that for you?
Yeah, it definitely affect the movements, you know what I mean? We had couple tours lined up. I had at least 60 dates between Europe and America, you know, and all of that was cancelled the week before my first date, you know. So of course, you know, that really set back things, you know what I mean? So, but the music itself was still getting a lot of love, you know, a lot of people during that time, you know what I mean? Nothing to do, so I just music I play at your yard, you know. So a lot more postings, you know, we're getting a lot more responses online and stuff, and people sharing the songs and, you know, in their groups and, you know, stuff like that. So, but for the most part, we weren't able to get in close and personal with the people. So, you know what I mean? That was a major setback for I and I too, as I know for every artist, you know. Yeah, man.
I know that this album featured some great collaborations and some nice one drop. Also, at the same time, you had another side of Pressure where the dancehall side kind of came out, and where a lot of people was like, wait, a Pressure Busspipe? Really? Pressure Busspipe? Stick up in. Stick up in.
Bullet, motherfucking niggas, you know it's bullet movement.
You little and you tight. Close with your body right.
Mad!
I'm just a bullet movement. You know Wolverhampton, we no pet people.
It's called Main Flame.
You little and you tight.
You know.
Close with your body right. Me no see no girl with more than you. You a wife and my Wi-Fi. Girl, do anything you want to. If you like the things that you never used to. If you had to clone me, still I choose you. No, say you're real and we never.
One thing we can tell you, Pressure Busspipe, it teared down the summer. When it drop, place mash up. We just sorry say Corona beat we and start beat we.
Baby, you little and you tight. Close with your body right. Me no see no girl with more than you. You a wife and my Wi-Fi. Girl, do anything you want to. If you like the thing.
You know the question I'm gonna ask you again in it. Where do you really feel comfortable? Because why? When you go one drop, number one. When you go dancehall and international, number one. Where you feel comfortable the most?
Of course, reggae music, you know what I mean? Music that carry message, music that carry feeling, you know? Music that more inspire you to be great, you know what I mean? That tell you about your flaws and straighten out the people and speak about social issues and stuff like that. That's where my heart really is, you know? It's like, me there at work, and then it's time to come out and play. So when it's time to come out and play, you will hear songs like this, Main Flame. You know what I mean? Because we're just having fun. You know what I mean? But when I'm actually in work mode, is message, and I don't get caught up into this side of the music. You know what I mean? Because we know the work, we know the purpose, and you know, I for never once I get I deny the work and be naive to the work, you know what I mean? Yeah.
So another bad song which was flying out from them time there. Another bad one where we had to say, boy, Pressure Busspipe, talented.
Where them a go? Jaja watch over my steps so me nah go turn no failure. Run tell the
Straight back to this, we're gonna pull for some 2021.
When me arise, we see no for them bitter like a
long time I tell you about my singer though. Pressure Busspipe. Yo, Stampy, the street charge guru, big up.
Bill a lane and stop from live for win them. Find out.
Mad, relevant in a them time, yeah. Relevant in a them time, yeah. Pressure Busspipe. Hold your lane and stop call man name. Yeah. Build a lane for yourself.
Jaja watch over my steps so me nah go turn no failure. Run tell dirty bad mind, me no owe them no favors. When me arise, we see no for them bitter like aloe vera.
Big up Downbeat, the elder one just tried check in a while ago. The elder, my teacher.
Bill a lane and stop from live for win them. Find out a last the boy them last. That's why we left them in the past. No style, Jah keeps them away from bad energy. Me put in the work, perfect the craft. Them know me and me own a pass. As things are going, look we see them roping. All of them are gathered like a set of dope fiend. Coming like a weeble in the protein. No seed, still can't slow me down like codeine. Things said them have a life, but it don't.
Yo, Pressure, the elder, you know. And the teacher, him say, yo, Bullet, tell Pressure Busspipe I'm watching from New York. His father Downbeat, Tony Screw, and tell him say if he call me when the show done. Downbeat, the ruler. Big up myself, Tony Screw, my teacher, my daddy, the elder. Same day in New York, I check in the show Bullet Movements. He say if he big up Pressure Busspipe.
No favors. When me arise, you see no for them bitter like aloe vera. So me keep my friends them close and me
Pressure Busspipe after that one, yeah, we'll go up the line.
Bill a lane and stop from live.
I hold it on bad song we want drop today. Big and serious.
That's why we left them in the past. No style, Jah keeps them away from bad energy. Me put in the work, perfect the craft. Them know me and me own a pass. As things are going, look we see them roping. All of them
them a gather like a set of dope fiend. Coming like a weevil in the protein. No seed, still can't slow me down like codeine.
So earlier on,
said them have a life, but it don't seem.
We talked about where you're feeling most comfortable, and you were saying, well, you don't mind chucking at the dancehall segment, but when it comes to the reggae part of it, that is where it all has to take place. So with saying that right now, we're moving up to the line, moving up the line a bit, and you know, there's a bad song out there right now where from that song you're dropping on my Gmail is a tree the hard way called Nappy Song. That song, yeah, bad.
Mad.
Bad.
Ring the alarm. Rush a Busspipe. Tell them the loved ones. Young lion.
What's the collaboration, you know?
Blazing all of Babylon. Spark the fire, grow a dread, grow a Babylon. Blazing all of Babylon. We burn.
Pressure Busspipe, a big song this.
Blazing all of Babylon.
Love the video too, you know, my lord. Love the video.
Yes, sir.
Like when you just come in down a VI and just hold you know, brother.
Hey. Babylon create wars and an appetite.
Richie Spice.
If you check it in the streets, you can realize how they treat us every
Loved ones Benji and Pressure Busspipe, Nappy Long.
Using the media to confuse and control us. Brainwash illusion, so we lose.
No, we are talking about one drop rubber dub.
We're all here to stay. Rising to the top, now they can't control us. Stepping as a lion, that's how we keep a focus. Use positivity, we trample the low.
Bad artists with bad songs and bad catalog. Lion Log.
Babylon. Stop the fire, grow a dread, grow a Babylon. Blazing all the Babylon. We burn them down. Blazing all the Babylon. Stop the fire, grow a dread, grow a Babylon.
What you say, Rasta man?
We burn them down. When them side in a team, I told them all like we
Rasta man no follow law, we never cooperate. Herbs in the metalist, ganja cloud, give them headache. Everyone a vision and we set you on a pace. Man a lion, them know who I am. Old piper, ya Rasta no fear giants. Babylon no city, if we got them at the Mayans. You want them a lion, and we're pure science. No father, never coming up to them all a lion. When it comes to burning Babylon, man never tired. Carry out the mission and everything required. We not carrying up partiality with the fire.
Man!
Blazing all of Babylon. Spark the fire, grow a dread, grow a Babylon. Blazing all of Babylon.
So who actually made the link? Who actually made the link? God, that's a great collaboration. Who made that link?
Yeah, man. Well, Benja, you know. Benja, this is Benja record, and Benja reached out to me and said he has this track with Richie Spice, and he feels like he want to add Pressure Busspipe to it, you know. So, of course, the opportunity, I'm gonna take it because Richie Spice depend it on him. I'm an artist too, you know what I mean? And Benja is a youth where I really respect and love. His music is going real good, but more so is like the type of person he is too, you know what I mean? And the hard work he put in with himself behind the scenes and thing like. Benja shot the video as well, you know?
Okay.
He's the one with the camera also, you know what I mean? So you might see him on the camera, and he might probably have one person to help him. But when I was shooting my part, he was shooting. It was just me and him out trying to, get the things done. So he's a hard working youth, you know what I mean? I've been seeing that.
To the VI.
No, link up in Miami. He lives in Miami. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah,
that
man.
was the question I was gonna ask. Is he based in Jamaica or is he Europe?
No, he lives in Miami.
Okay.
Yeah, he's definitely American.
I have a few of his songs in my catalog, and I like how him keep the reggae.
Yeah, man. So him tough, man. Tough.
That link they know with you and him, I said, wow, great.
Yeah, you don't know.
Great
So
link up, man.
we're never really there in the studio together, you know what I mean? But Richie Spice sang with his vocals, and it is like, yo, I'm half a dip on that. What you talk about? You know what I mean? I'm an artist, and still me and him have to link up in due season and do something formal, and them way there.
2021. Let's pull for another big one.
What is it is happening?
Lion log we have round here. If you don't know. If only you don't know.
We don't want no peace again. Equal rights and justice, my friend. Forever and
Legendary Pressure Busspipe. Talk up Wednesdays. Talk up the thing.
Them kill Trayvon Martin for nothing. Them kill Eric Garner for nothing. Philando Castile them for nothing. Tell me how Sandra Blandet's so sudden, yo. Them kill Ahmad Arbery for nothing. Brianna Taylor them so sudden. Kill George Floyd and the world shuffle.
You see when I hear you say George Floyd too, you say yes, Pressure Busspipe. That one you're gone, man. I figure that one you crazy strength. Because them song you have to go around the globe. Track and title Blaze. Ever blazing good reggae music, Pressure Busspipe.
We don't want no peace again. Equal rights and justice, my friend. Forever and ever.
And in saying that, them song you recorded in the lockdown, in the COVID.
Them kill Trayvon Martin for nothing. Them kill Eric Garner for nothing. Philando Castile them for nothing. Tell me how Sandra Blandet's so sudden, yo. Them kill Ahmad Arbery for nothing. Brianna Taylor them so sudden. Kill George Floyd and the world shuffle. Babylon end up figure open, so me now stand place. Cold gas in a Babylon place. When the fire light we no left trace. All the war them a find them gas.
Is it a producer what you're familiar working with, or is just a one-off project? How's this project now?
This is a one-off.
Okay.
This is a one-off, yeah.
God, I know.
First time working with this producer.
Very, very, very good song indeed, Pressure Busspipe. You know, a lot of songs have been produced by yourself up inside 2021. How was it? Because I know we was in lockdown, and so producers still reaching out very regular.
Yeah, man. I mean, work enough, you know. One thing, you know, shy from the work, you know what I mean?
I see it.
Always recording, always working. Right now I have so much rhythms to work on, you know what I mean? So it's like, stay working and busy and writing music. I don't even have time for the world until it's time to perform and things like that, you know? To all the work, stay more time.
Love that one there, you see.
The time is now.
Love that one there, you see.
After a day, surely keeps all the evilness away. Never stop, give Jah praise, yo. When me pray, me no listen what the wicked man a say. Y'all looking at my face, cause them a haters, perpetrators. Them this the maker, we locking off your breaker. Loyal soldiers of Jehovah. Wicked man, your time is over. Chase them, chase them. I follow them, promote, we got to erase them. None got to
chase them, chase them.
I now go as I am with no waste, man. But remember, Jah is the medicine. The herb is the medicine.
Pressure Busspipe. There's no comparison. I like how you're keeping up the good work and producing real reggae music, madam. Cause it's constant. It's not a one hit this and a one hit this. It's constantly.
Yeah, man.
You understand?
Constant music, constant work. You can't give up the work. You have to keep the shelves on the market stocked so that the people them can always have what they need. You know what I mean? Yeah. If them go 3 times go look for you and don't find you, them just move on to our next something. You know what I mean? I just saw it go, man. Marketplace, you know. We just have to fill up the marketplace with healthy products, you know? Straight.
See, your next track was shot me now. When I receive this track, you know, and then the rhythm drop in, I say, wait. I'm looking to hear something different, cause from a little country nitty-gritty.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
You know, say the big people gravitate to that one you already know. You know that, no? Me if you tell you. Man, what a joy.
Praises be to the King of Kings. Oh, yeah. Oh, what a
Pressure Busspipe.
Pressure Busspipe.
Read him up.
Praises be to the King of Kings. Oh yeah. Oh, what a joy he bring. Oh, praises.
Pick up my DJ brother Big John 2000. From the art brother there. Brother. You know our strength, right? John Kelly, Marlon Tweed, Scheme Doom.
His mercies will never die. Shall live forever.
Man, me have to pull up that one, yeah. Sir, when the rhythm come now, when the rhythm forward to you now, what was you even thinking when that song, yeah, just how it drop?
Yeah, cause I had to totally block out the melodies that were embedded in the rhythm. You know what I mean? It's like
That's
from the rhythm
reason
drop.
why me ask you that question there, because
Yeah, I had to block it out. It was constantly playing in my mind. You know what I mean? I just had to like go in a whole different zone and just mess around with the rhythm. You know what I mean? And of course, me I forgot job because that's the feeling it gave me. You know what I mean?
I knew that's why I had to ask that question, car. From its start, that's the first song what's gonna come to your mind. You understand?
Praises be to the King of Kings.
Pressure Busspipe, I mean, if you tell you bad artist, bad singer.
What a joy it brings.
Can most definitely say it's a pleasure. Driving forward from Talk Up Wednesdays. Live stream, live.
Find the heart of man, lightness of himself when he thought of man. It don't matter where you come from. See yourself as African. One family, one inheritance. So yeah, sing and make a joyful night in an instant. Praises be to the King of Kings. Oh yeah. Oh, what joy brings.
What a joy, what a joy, what a joy.
Praises be.
Pressure Busspipe, I have to congratulate you on the lion log, you know. Lion log, we have to say, you know, not even catalog, you know, it's a lion log. You got a combination also On the Road featuring Anthony Malvo.
Mad.
I'm getting good rotation. Getting
man,
good rotation.
Yes.
She is a beauty.
Tell me, Anthony Malvo, Pressure Busspipe. Read him again.
Tell me who's loving you tonight. Tell me that you never left my side. Tell me, girl, I'm here to do you right. So right. Oh. Tell me who's loving you tonight. Tell me that you never left my side. Tell me.
The legendary Pressure Busspipe from out of the VI.
Cause anytime me get your love, you know say that me I go want it forever. Me know the sweetness you possess and you just wanna live a life full of pleasure. I've been waiting for long enough, anticipating to give this love.
So tell me, what's the energy like now getting to voice with a veteran artist where you must have grown up listening to Anthony Malvo and now getting the opportunity to voice a collaboration? All that.
I'm a brother that man. I'm a brother.
Wow.
Me and Anthony Malvo link up about 3 years ago. This empress that works at the big station here in Atlanta, she had asked me to come and do some interviews. They had this kind of like showcase for the station down at this restaurant. So they was having like artists pass through and do little interview, and you know what I mean? So I was one of them, and when I went down there, I saw Anthony Malvo, but he didn't look the same as how me usually know him to look. You know what I mean? Because I just show time pass and thing, and then the natty them did grow long, and you know what I mean? So I was like, Anthony Malvo that. But when he look at me now, he say, pressure, what go on, man? Rascal, to know you're my artist and then it's like, yo, Anthony Malvo. And then we just link up, you know. But in there, Atlanta same way. And we have a mutual friend from the Virgin Islands who produced some music for both of us as well. You know what I mean? So that make the link even stronger. So more time him come on my yard and we just sit in and work on some music. And this basically is a product of it. You know what I mean? So we there at the yard and the rhythm I play and I just start to write some vibes and he start to feel off of it and put in some energy and it became one of them things, you know what I mean?
Anthony Malvo, alongside Pressure Busspipe, tell me
who's loving you tonight. Tell me that you never left my side. Tell me, girl, I'm here to do you right. So right. Oh. Tell me who's loving you tonight.
One thing
Tell me that you never left my side.
I will say, give thanks for giving Talk of Wednesdays a strength card. Me know when me reach out and say, yo, me singer, and you say, you know what? It's a go work round that time because you know me in the studio and and see the time forward today, 28th of the month, July. So I want to say enough respect, Pressure Busspipe. With manners and respect, King Man.
When you make the pressure bust the pipe, water start flow.
With respect and manners.
That's right.
You know.
Tell me who's loving you tonight. Tell me that you never left my side. Tell me.
And you know that everybody who said them are your friend in a real life. So I want the eye them go check out the song there. You understand? See, Mama Bullet just put up a question because my mom in the room, you know, Pressure Busspipe.
Okay.
And she said, how did you get the name Pressure Busspipe?
Yeah, so I don't know if you were listening earlier, but when I got sent off to live with my uncle them to finish school and thing, on my way back to the Virgin Islands, my mom and my dad had already separated, but I came back to the Virgin Islands to finish high school. I had half a semester to finish and to graduate, but I wanted to graduate in the Virgin Islands and at my alma mater, you know what I mean? So that's why my mom said, all right, you're doing good, you're doing better, come back home and graduate home, you know what I mean? So when I came back home, things had changed drastically. My mom and my dad had separated. You know, my dad went and got a little apartment. My mother went to live with my grandmother, and there wasn't much room for me. But my mother had inherited a piece of property, and it had a little wood house on it. And she told me to go ahead and stay over there. You know, it had a little one room and a one bedroom and a one bathroom. You know what I mean? And I was staying there when I got back to the Virgin Islands. So I was staying there, which means I had to like pay the light bill. There was a water bill. You know, I was going to school. I was still in high school at 12th grade. You know what I mean? Trying to do music at this time is like, I found my talent in America. So now I'm coming back to the Virgin Islands with this, trying to get music done. And, you know what I mean? Still got to get my diploma, have bills to pay to help out mom. So then I start to hustle and do what I needed to do on the side to make ends meet. So it was a lot of pressure. You know what I mean? So doing music at the time, you know what I mean, and through how everybody did love the energy I was coming with, the real Rastafari energy and thing like that. I never really wanted to go forward with the name, with my personal name. You know what I mean? It just never sit right. So one day I just say, yo, I'm going to just call myself Pressure Cause. And it was a day that I was going through so much. It was just a bag of pressure. And it was like a situation where I was like, yo, it's best I call myself Pressure because bag of pressure I dealing with every minute. It's just pure pressure every minute. You know what I mean? So I saw my name come about in that instant. And I start to use it and everybody did like it and everybody started calling me Pressure. And then it just worked that way there. One time, this elderly lady asked me what my name was, and I told her Pressure. And she was like, no, that's not the name your mother and your father give you. And I said, well, that's the name I want people to call me. So my name is Pressure. And she said, you see, Pressure Busspipe. So when she said that to me now, that was the first time I ever heard the phrase, you know, as a youth, you know what I mean? And I get to understand that it's an old phrase. It's always been like a phrase that people would use. So when it was said to me, it stick with me in a way. So now I would start use the phrase in a song here and there, and you know what I mean? Until I would use it more, and then people would call me Pressure Busspipe. People would call me Busspipe. It's like, you know what I mean? So Pressure Busspipe, the Busspipe now actually stick over time. You know what I mean? And I just decided, yo, all right, Pressure Busspipe. This or that, you know? Because even in my early days with the music and stuff like that, if you research Love and Affection, my name was Pressure. You know, you could be searching a lot of my music online, and some of the music is listed under Pressure, and some of the music is listed under Pressure Busspipe. You know what I mean? So right now what I'm doing is I'm trying to get all my music under Pressure Busspipe so that people could only look for, you know what I mean? But most of the older music, of course, and even some producers that I work with now, you know, without me even contacting them about the release and stuff like that, they would put up the music and just label it Pressure. You know what I mean? So it would be difficult for me to kind of like add it to my account and stuff like that, because my account is Pressure Busspipe. You understand? So yeah, man. I just went on with enough things. We talk even more than I even expect, but yeah. So that's how me get the name Pressure Busspipe.
So there you go, Mama Bullet. You hear it for yourself now, the full entire story. But as you know, we're here with the legendary Pressure Busspipe, and we're gonna pull like we're in the 2021 segment. You must have seen the flyer going around everybody, Heights of Greatness. Let's talk a bit about it before we even drop it for those who are not familiar to it as of yet. Heights of Greatness.
Big tune. I want to say big up to Zion High Kings, you know. Big up to Lustra Kings. Big up to Zion High Productions, you know what I mean? The whole staff, which is the team that did Rebel with a Cause as well, you know what I mean? The whole album, you know what I mean? We did this song in Jamaica right before the COVID as well, you know? And yeah, it was a rhythm now that I actually been wanting to. It's like from time as a youth, I love this rhythm, yeah. And no producer nah give me the rhythm. You can't find the rhythm by itself, not even as a instrumental nowhere for even try build a vibes on it. You know what I mean? So I just make my bands build over the play over the rhythm, you know. And you know, I was always feeling for about years now, for about 6 or 7 years now, I would hear the rhythm in my mind and I would be singing, who is he who sit up in among Zion? King Haile Selassie first. I've been saying that in my mind for over 7 years now. You know, and the song, who is he who sit up in among Zion? That song came out on the Rebel with a Cause. This song, Heights of Greatness, the rhythm is the same thing. I've been hearing this rhythm for so long, and it's like, oh, nah, get nothing like this. Because it's like a vibes like Earth Cry, Michael Jackson. Machinery, you know what I mean? That same melody there is like always touch me. So I just be like, yo, well, I have to find a way for thunder in a reggae and make me go sing something for Jah. Because I believe, you know, when the rhythm get real sweet and it really hold them kind of energy there, we need to sing for Jah upon it, you know what I mean? And give Jah the glory upon it, you know what I mean? Because more time you will find a sweet rhythm and you just sing for a girl.
You know, sir, you know? 3 months or so. We are giving
you know what I mean? Yeah, man. So
stick up it.
Always one.
Love and life. Knowledge was hidden from the wise. reveal to the babe.
Heights of greatness, if you don't get that one, you know your baggage yet.
Heights of greatness, Selassie, I a king and none can reach the level. Born in Ethiopia, that
movement. Yeah, man, a whole Vampton on a pet people.
Level knowledge Wednesdays from the talk up it is. Reveal to the babe and the chocolate. Heights of greatness, Selassie, I a king and none can reach the level.
People put some fire sign on the screen for the legendary Pressure Busspipe.
Rastaman, you're unconquerable. Heights of greatness, Emmanuel, a priest, and John Pope are the devil. Now you're Bingy, and Isaiah, and honorable. Prophet Marcus Garvey never cease nor sickle. David slew Goliath with a pebble. They always speak what their eyes never seen.
Pressure Busspipe. Heights of greatness, Aya. Heights of greatness.
Heights of greatness.
More side.
Love and life. Knowledge was hidden from the wise.
What is hidden from the wise shall be revealed to the babe and the suckling.
Heights of greatness, Selassie, I a king and none can reach the level. Born in Ethiopia, that did balance the evil. What a fulfillment in the Psalms 87. Rastaman, you're unconquerable. Heights of greatness, Emmanuel, a priest, and John Pope are the devil. Now you're Bingy, and Isaiah, and honorable. Prophet Marcus
God, I can't thank you. Boy, you never know what to say.
They always speak what they are.
Big up yourself, Pressure Busspipe.
When they see, they don't know what it really means. Neglecting the powers of the Isle of Trinity. Dispensing corruption against our identity. I have burned all spies and the conspiracies. I have burned all stripes and evil.
Can't thank him enough for passing through Talk Up Wednesdays and give you a big strength. Episode 5.
Oh, why should I worry my head when Jah is on? Rastafari rule and live it in heights of greatness, Selassie, I a king and none can reach the level. Born in Ethiopia,
can't reach the level.
What a fulfillment in the Psalms 87.
Man.
Heights of greatness, Emmanuel, a priest, and John Pope and the devil. Now you're Bingy on
if me drop all this for my big song, Pressure Busspipe, you know a problem, though. Let me hear things, catch all them rhythm here.
One day they're gonna learn. One
problem,
the table's gonna turn. Putting all your filthiness to burn. Your judgment already confirmed. It's a full time, my people rise. Yeah. Victory is for you and I. Yeah. Rastafari greet the world with niceness. We were made in his likeness. So why should I worry my head when Jah is on? Rastafari rule and live it in heights of greatness, Selassie, I a king and none can.
Heights of greatness, Pressure Busspipe.
Ethiopia, that did
big tune, big song.
What a fulfillment in a song.
So what is available? iTunes, Spotify. Make we know where it's available. Singer, make we know where it's available.
So it's available on all digital platforms right now. You can check it out. Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Google Play, the whole works, everything. The whole lineup. You know what I mean? Out there. Outside.
Mad. Pressure Busspipe, you know, I want to take the opportunity once again and say thank you very much for coming all a vibe and all the energy with Bullet Movement and Talk Up Wednesdays. I know we've had radio interviews many few times, but we've never had a virtual interview because you know I'm a new platform. So all we ask the people them who are watching just share, subscribe and like, you know, that's all you have to do, you know, because we help build it, we not kill it, you understand? So big up yourself every single time. Pressure Busspipe if you come give you a big strength tonight, and you know, a few more to go, and then we're gonna make Pressure Busspipe just lead out and, you know, continue him there, cause you know it's afternoon over there in the Virgin Island, USA. So what studio works in the day, yeah? We're going to come out from this.
Great things. I have some work to go finish right now to me about 3 producer call me said the more release in week and 2 week and thing. What I like to do too is sometimes I like to be the last artist to record too, because when I have music and producer have it hold up and for all a year and 2 year and thing too. Me like to know say when I'm on I say, yo, pressure, you me a wait on.
So you
Because
know,
the
so
way
the
how
rhythm
I work,
soon drop.
yeah, because so how I work now. Like if you tell me I've rhythm from me like it, me work no. Me vibes take it, me work no. And some work. So and then me write with how me feel now and how the world around now. So that means say me want things to come out now or within a decent timing. You understand?
Have to be
So
relevant. Have to be
yeah, man.
relevant to
So
what you say.
over the years, me kind of just like, all right, unless me I work with my own music and me advice for myself, me know when me I work for. But more time is like people have your music out there and just sit down on it and me not depend that. I know someone want to live my life and thing. You know what I mean? I want to see my work out there and people enjoy it and inspired by it and I get the feedback from the people. You know? Only me supposed to hold back myself. Nobody's in supposed to hold me back. You understand?
And I understand because
Yeah,
all
man.
that said and done.
Over time now life is a cycle. Babylon can't stop.
Man.
Cycle. Rastafari is the earth right for wicked man and
Pressure Busspipe.
When it's all said and done, all who are keep the faith must overcome.
Man.
Well done.
Talk up Wednesdays. Talk up the things. Talk up.
Big up yourself, Sister Rosie.
It's a cycle. Babylon can't stop your disciple. Rastafari is the earth right foot. Wicked man about
Unity Radio. Big up.
All said and done.
Big up.
Keep the faith must overcome. Tell them when it's all said and done. Babylon a get beaten and nowhere to run. Make you know when it's all said and done. Good no say pressure sell out with no weed nor rum. Make you know when it's all said and done. Africa.
Father Reggie from the check-in. Big up my G.
Good to me, them a try buy out with vanity. When Jack up on the wall of humanity. Too long the government to fight the black family. Legislation recognize your policy.
When all is said and done,
and the poor man that a fit me charity.
Strongest of the strongest and the fittest of the fitty shall survive.
And them no sorry fi. Wicked man burn to a level. Them man bad mind. Progress is the best revenge. It works every time. I learn from the best and teach it onto the child. I beat all the odds and I conquer the child.
Songs with powerful meaning. Was this also recorded in the pandemic? Because you know, crazy amount of songs been released for 2021. So I'm wondering if it's the pandemic recording or was it well before?
No man, no fight is in the pandemic too, Yeah, cause nothing else to do but just come to itself and make music. The greatest thing is that I have my own recording workstation.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So I'm not an engineer, and at the time when the COVID did just hit too, my engineer was here for 2 months in my house at my gates. You know what I mean? So enough work. It's like we wake up in my bill rhythm too. He actually produced Main Flame, the song you played earlier. You know what I mean? And them song they also produced in the pandemic. So enough music between producers who are sent in music and you know what I mean, ourselves, it was just like we just wake up, cook some food, you know what I mean, build some spliff and play some music and make with us whole of vibes and then get in a studio and sing the songs then, you know.
One song which I wanna finish off with tonight. Them say all time something come back again. You've got a song called It's Been a Long Time. Go back on the original Lots of Sign, tenor star rhythm.
True.
That's the track I want to lead out with tonight also. With saying that, thank you very much once again, Pressure Busspipe, for giving us a big strength.
Praises be unto the Most High Jah. Protect the youth them from the onslaught. Pressure Busspipe. Hey. It's been a long, long time, but not suffer in a Babylon place. Politicians talk and not change. Systematical oppression.
That's a bullet movement. Yeah, man, a Wolverhampton on a people.
To the Most High Jah. Protect from the onslaught.
It's bullet movement.
Pressure Busspipe.
Talk up Wednesdays. Talk up
It's been a long, long time, but not suffer in a Babylon place. Politicians talk and not change. Systematical oppression every day. Put corruption on the flames. A long, long time them a fight against Selassie I name.
Long time we are struggle.
Black man and black woman is our day.
Them said music always helps you.
Say no weapons form against I shall prosper in the judgment. Powers of Selassie I it not go suspend them. I go on like justice make for just them, so me crush them. Send for the sweep and make we dust them. It's a must when black people are work and not get no pay. Dirty Babylon.
Pressure Busspipe.
No, it no easy, we still
I said it from the first interview we ever
revolution set away.
done on any platform.
Time and not suffer in a Babylon
We have to congratulate him.
so much until no change.
Always putting the pen to the paper the right and proper way.
More fire and
producing very good music.
time them a Vikings.
Whichever genre, whichever way he goes.
The man no put no chip in a invade. Black woman and black man is our day. Them your lion can't tame.
Pressure Busspipe, before we lead out, any positive words you want to give to artists who's forwarding and believing, say, you know what? You know me have the talent, me just want the right producer to see me and say, see your youth. Any words you can give to an artist right now before we lead out and say good night and God bless.
You know, sir, one thing me would I love you do for me too. If me don't know if you have that song then, but it's a song called Everything I Need, you know.
I feel I have that one there now.
You see me?
Hold on, everything I need.
If you can do that for me, that is a perfect song for me lead out with, because see the message now, it goes to the same thing you asked me for do for the youth them, to give them some inspiration, and you know what I mean? And this song, you know, yeah, so would I love you play that, and then you know what I mean?
Me have it line up, man. Me have it line up, man. Just go on talk. Me have it line up. You know me have part of the lion log, you know. Me can't have the whole of the lion log, but me have, me have part of the lion log.
But my request, you know, me no request nothing the whole night, so my request, give thanks. See?
Give thanks and praise.
But yeah, man.
Hold on. Me not cut you. My apologies. Go on talk.
Okay. Yeah, so me did I say, you see, first and foremost, you have to really want it, you know. You know what I mean? You have to really want this and want to become great doing this. And by doing that, you have to put in the work. You have to sacrifice. You know, you have to sacrifice, you have to make sacrifices to push forward with this. You know, work on your craft. Right now, today, is like you can go on the internet and find bad rhythm. You know, more time you look for a producer, certain producer for send you this and this for, you know what I mean? You can work on your craft and then producer hear you and flood your timeline, flood your email with rhythm. Just by the way you're working on your craft and getting better and stuff like that. You know, I find like a lot of youths really jumping over that part there. You know what I mean? The hard work part. They're just like, oh, well, me can DJ, me can do this, me can do that, and me can, you know what I mean? But it's everything. You have to work on your whole approach. You have to work on your craft. And that is very, very important. You know what I mean? Some people lucky, you know. And not everybody so lucky if you just get through and don't have the talent. You have to really show that you really can be great and always push for that. And when one door closes, another one will open. You can't stop. You can't give up. You know what I mean? If this is what you really, really want. Some people just like what them see it can bring and not willing to put in the work. You know what I mean? Like time away from family when you really want to be around your family, but you have to do this because this is going to make things even better for the family. You know what I mean? I started out with a group of 7, you know. When I was coming out of high school, you know, it was 7 of us, and we called ourselves the Star Lion family. And at that time, all of us was aspiring to become great artists and become big. We were opening for every artist that came to the Virgin Islands. Star Lion family. Every artist. Sizzla Kalonji, his show in the Virgin, that was our first show. We were all 18 and 19 years old. 7 of us on stage. And to this day, it's only 2 of us doing music still. And the other one is doing it sometimes. Because, you understand? Because however life take him or whatever, but it's just what you're willing to do to really get out of this. You don't have to bow out, you know. You know what I mean? You just have to put in the time. And you have to. Yeah, I was grateful because, like I explained, I had my mother and my sister who was like the trampoline. You know what I mean? Every time I fall, I bounce right back up because it's like them see the vision. You know what I mean? So it's not everybody else have that. Some people going through a lot more. You know what I mean? But it's you have to put forward the effort. You have to put forward the effort and make sure you get that together. There's no excuses, you know, because in this business, nobody don't care. Do you have the product that we want or you don't have it? All right, who has the product? I saw the business go. You know what I mean? And I just life. So you just have to keep pushing forward, doing the thing. Don't take no for your answer. Come back again. You know what I mean? Just keep pushing forward and never give up. That's the easiest thing we can tell you.
Great word from the man, Mr. Pressure Busspipe. We're going to lead out with a track which he has requested, Everything I Need.
I remember Papa said, simplicity and do it. Granny said, no put your hand where your hand can't reach. What does it gain to profit the world and lose your soul? But when it takes time, the riches won't go up. What is unseen, it should not be told. Not everything that glitter is gold. Nothing ever means it's all. Me still I try the Reggae road. Once I got life to live and air to breathe.
Oh, sir. Pressure Busspipe. We ask for give me a little follow forward pan the song. Give me a little song pan.
Remember Papa say, simplicity and do it. Granny say, no put out where your hand can't reach.
Gain to profit the world and lose your soul. Cause when it's your time, the riches won't go up. What is unseen, it should not be told. Not everything.
Big up Mama Bullet, Sister Janet, Sister Rosie, yo, scheme it up. Get well soon, brother.
To live and air to breathe. I got everything I need. With everything in me, long as there's love to give and someone to receive. I got everything I need. Fire. Got to step away and free yourself. In times of need, I will be your end. Worshiping material that now.
Once again, let me take time to think about everyone who checking this week. Episode 5.
Your health should be aware.
July edition.
The mirror, how you see yourself.
Mad.
Money in the world right now.
Pressure Busspipe giving us a strength tonight.
Once I got life.
Big up the reggae artist Torch likewise. Gave us a big strength earlier on, even though the Wi-Fi when they beat him bad. We still get to work with it and it's a nice reasoning. And of course, big up Stampede, Street Chart Guru. Big up yourself. Checking back out, 11th of August.
We got to face reality. Poverty is a mentality.
The Pressure Busspipe.
Survival is prayer.
Let me say once again, thank you very much for taking the opportunity and come give Talk Up Wednesdays a big strength, brother. And give Bullet Movements a big strength. You know, a team Pressure Busspipe, we said that from day one. So, you know, we have to reach out to the team.
Big up.
The team. Bullet Movements team, Pressure Busspipe team. Enough respect for family. Manners and respect. You don't know.
To give and someone to receive. I got everything I need. Everything I need. What does it gain to profit the world and lose your soul? Cause when it's your time, the riches won't go up.
Pressure Busspipe, manners and respect. What a show! What a show!
Nothing come easy, so me still I try the Reggae road. Once I got life to live and air to breathe, I got everything I need. With everything in me, long as there's love to give and someone to receive, I got everything I need.
Big respect to Pressure Busspipe. What a great interview, boy, may I tell you. Big up yourself, Pressure Busspipe, anywhere you stand up in the world. Big up yourself, Reggae artist Torch, likewise. What a great show today, massive. There you go. What a wonderful show this week. All you got to do, check back in, same time, same place, in a few week time, 2 week time. And you know, say, the big lineup, what we have lined up for you on the 11th of August is going to be massive. If you look on the screen right now, you can see it. We will be having live and direct pipeline from out of Italy. Gonna be live and direct on Talk of Wednesdays. Also, a brand new artist, True Money Music, king of these artists, gonna be live and direct by the name of Currency. Also, the original 80s, 90s artist, Courtney Melody. Not forgetting the bad artists who we've been telling you about, Alicia Amore with the big song Bedroom Saga. And last but not least, my general himself, you know, the legendary Little John. That one's gonna be great. So you know we have got 80s and 90s, and then we have got 2021, and then we're gonna finish off the night with the Bad Sound Pipeline from Italy. The Italian Bad Sound from over Italy. So go and pick up the item. We're checking each and every week. Once again, let me say enough respect, reaching out to Pressure Busspipe. Big up yourself, nice, warm and easy. You know, so we can't there and don't finish off with that one.
Yeah, man, Bullet Movement, I don't know. Oh, Pressure Busspipe, I represent. This one is reaching out to all the beautiful ladies out there. Keep the fire burning.
You know I'm a singer, right? Which is right.
Bullet Movement will give them girls love and affection.
Wednesdays, talk up it.
Talk up Wednesdays.
Movement will give them girls love and affection. You got the girls' attention. You need no correction. Make your poor blessings in the order.
Gonna take time to bring up the king of these family. True Money Music. Easy Chrissy.
Bullet Movement. So long I've been waiting to be with you. Oh girl, I've been anticipating. The first time we
Big up yourself, vibe. The Natural Affair family upon the check-in. Big up.
Girl, bullet movement, hot we ain't chilling. Whoa. When we are together, my heart feels so much better. Bullet movement needs you and that's no lie. Oh girl, oh girl. Whenever that we make love, higher realm Jaja take us. And I'm so glad that I made you mine. Bullet movement girls, keep that precious smile on your face. Jah will keep you warm and safe.
Also, let me take time to bring up all the Red Fire family.
Just you and I, we love the most I create.
Look at the one of the team, right?
Cause when and how we met, girl, it's not a miss.
So let me
give you some love and affection.
Great pressure Busspipe.
This is Protege representing for the Bullet Movement sound. I Bullet Rubber, make them know Protege exclusive style. Okay. Bullet Movement sound. Let them know. One children.
Drop a few before we say good night and God bless.
Alright then, me now watch no face, beg no more party. Okay. Bullet Movement sound. Let them know. One children, Protege style. Fire. Alright then, me now watch no face, beg no more pardon. Enough drugs, money they a cherry garden. Enough individual society applauding. You can ask Bullet Movement so them get them starting. But enough sound boy want altercation. So enough criminal will never see a station. Them never see a cell, not even a courthouse. Well, every Sunday Bullet him take the boat out. North Coast Resort and car dealership. The construction company, them just don't legit. Them usually wash money, turn around and hide it. When they keep a they come in, the government delighted. So, police cancel operation. Cause Robert now go on no station. Now if you check his situation, hey, a Bullet Movement running nation. Come take a look in at Jamaica.
Just dropping a few out to the Bullet Movement. The box.
The place now.
Let me know, tell them, man, it's a great show today. It's a great energy.
This is Randy Valentine representing for Bullet Movement. So when I say movement, I mean up, forward, live it here, don't know, you know. Think how we unstoppable. Nellex, settings, you know, you don't know.
You know, so the bad sound, Bullet Movements.
I say we keep
from outer Wolverhampton.
Make the war start to rust. Bullet Movement now go see the thing and not talk. Life is like a movie, it move with. But tell them this your sound not dead in the last part. Check it down today, disrespect it. This is Randy Valentine representing the Bullet Movement. So
oh, you know.
I mean up, forward, live it here, don't know.
Oh, you know.
Think how we unstoppable.
It's a Wolverhampton settings round here. Me if you tell her no. Bullet Movement. Big up yourself, Silverstone. Check in on the lawn. Big up, big up, big up.
Make the war start to rust. Bullet Movement now go see the thing and not talk. Life is like a movie, it move with. But tell them this your sound not dead in the last part. Not at all. Them said them block it and we can't pass. When Bullet hear that topic, let him start laugh. Cause the rebel rocket still a blast off. Man up it out at our class. And Dada said, pull up your head, so this gonna be dread.
But don't forget the 11th of August, episode 6. In the building, gonna be the big sound from out of Italy. Pipeline. Gonna be in the building alongside artists by the name of Currency. Also Alicia Amor, representing the 2021. Also 80s and 90s in the building. We're gonna have the legendary Courtney Melody, my big singer from them time. Let them know, big up my brother, bro God. Anyway, you stand up, Courtney Melody. Also Mr. Little John, gonna be live and direct up inside episode 6. That's 11th of August. Alright, put that one there in a diary. Look out for that one there. Look out for the date them. It will be streaming on the 11th of August. Also, we will be streaming on the 28th of August. That's the 2 editions for the month of August. All right. So, just get that one there in a diary. That one there I go mad. Look out for them live and direct. We tell you, right? The legendary Pipeline Currency, Alicia Amore, Courtney Medley, alongside Little John. That one there gonna be massive. We tell you, gonna be leaving you with this one tonight. Good night and God bless.
And the big bad boss is Son Bullet Movement, see with man like DJ Bullet and Robert Purge mode.
I mean, I said, tell them we're here. Major Herb is in the atmosphere. Check it out, Taurus Riley.
And I mean out of Jamaica land we love, a.k.a. singing at the eyeglass. Rastafari, hey, 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 yeah. And I mean England, something to keep you warm in the cold. Taurus Riley music, have it and all. For the young and old, brave and bold. Listen up. Some sound boy think they're larger than life. Oh, yeah, they don't even know how to play for the people. Ooh. Some of the big bad boss is Son Bullet Movement, see with man like DJ Bullet and Robert Purge mode.
I mean, I said, tell them we're here. Major Herb is in the atmosphere. Check it out, Taurus Riley.
And I mean out of Jamaica land we love, a.k.a. singing at the eyeglass. Rastafari, hey, 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 yeah. And I mean England, something to keep you warm in the cold. Taurus Riley music, have it and all. For the young and old, brave and bold. Listen up. Some sound boy think they're larger than life. Oh, yeah, they don't even know how to play for the people. Ooh, some sound boy this enough to run for them life. Oh, yeah, them this bullet movement tonight. We pop up them strive. No, they don't know how to select how road dance go. No, they don't know. Them violate bullet movement, know them dying slow. Hey, and when the movement strike, sound boy run, the bullet them mash. Sound boy run. Striking, fire Robert, playing, yeah. Some sound boy this and a fi run for them life. They don't even know how to play for the people. And all some select a boy that to move in a IPA. Them this bullet movement tonight. We pop up them strive. No, they don't know how to select how road dance go. No, they don't know. Them this a DJ, a bullet that's a no-no. Hey, and when the movement strike, sound boy run, the bullet them a fight. Sound boy run.
Talk up Wednesdays, talk up your things, then talk it up. Greetings, people of Big John New 1000 Attack. You're now logged into Talk Up Wednesdays, each and every second Wednesday of the month from 8 p.m. till 9 GMT, that's UK time. Live interviews plus artists and sound systems are link up on a whole of reasoning right here. So we're streaming on Bullet Movement's YouTube channel. Talk Up Wednesdays, each and every second Wednesday of the month. On a log in, check in, and plug in. Let me tell you this, you see that channel here, Talk Up Wednesdays, when they have to cuss and trace people and style people and them something there, you know. When they have to hold our vibes, You see me, I say, I'm giving you some history. You see me, I say, I'm giving you some knowledge of the business and where the thing I come from. I will tell you wait then now. You see me, I say, Talk Up Wednesdays with a difference. Bullet Movements YouTube channel. We want to hear them log in right now. Big up to all who there, all who just arrived, all who there for the first time. Big up the regular people that will check in. Enough respect. Talk Up Wednesdays. Share the history. Share the knowledge.